Hello, everyone. It's time for boys.
What? Boys?
Boys.
Boys?
Boys.
And the time is right now?
The time is right now.
Oh my god, I was not prepared for this. Can you believe it? Boys!
Right? Shocking. Can you
So
believe
what
that,
happened
boys?
last time with our boys? Every time I'm gonna ask you, and every time it's gonna be the most... it's gonna be the funniest 3 seconds of my life.
That's fair, but I mostly started laughing because Bear happened to redeem a sound alert at the perfect timing. So...
We love the perfect timing sound redeems.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I can't hear them.
I know, shameful. But hi, Bear, welcome on in. How's it going?
It's the price I pay for being on this side of the stream.
Right? If only there was a way for me to share the sound alert sounds with you. But
So what did happen last time on Boys? Because I forgot.
I was about to say it. Well, about to try to collect my thoughts to say it more of. I should know this. I edited the video earlier today.
Yeah.
Still too hot. That's fair, Bear.
Well, I will say what I remember of Boys.
Okay.
So I forget if this is 1 or 2 streams ago, but I remember that Ryoshi met Snow.
Mm-hmm.
He cemented his position in life as a mental illness treatment specialist.
Psychologist.
And then, yeah, psychologist. Then he met Snow, who's actually Alistair,
Mm-hmm.
and then invited Alistair after to become part of his family after the last psychiatrist kind of bailed on him.
Yeah.
And Reikyu's now back in the mix, and Wolf's about to get back in the mix.
Yeah, because the last scene was with whoever was fronting, glaring at Yoshi
I
and...
think you were right. I think it is Wizard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, because I don't... Like, no one else would.
Because I think it was part of the Wizard story.
Yeah, I think so. Memory go burr.
Memory do go burr. We do know it was not Alistair.
Yeah, it wasn't Alistair.
Definitely.
Definitely not Cinderella either, because...
Cinderella already agreed.
Yeah, like he literally butted into the conversation.
Yeah, Cinderella, the big butt.
Snow hasn't been fronting at all, and Kaguya doesn't...
Oh yeah, Snow's dead. I mean, asleep.
And it's just kind of out of character of both Kaguya and Red. Like, between the two, Red would be more likely, but, like, he would have, like, looked away bashfully when he noticed that they noticed, you know?
Exactly. And then Kaguya would just be, like, too out of it.
Yeah.
Too laid back about it, just to even glare in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Like, you would have to...
Though we have seen some scenes where Kaguya gets very possessive, but, like, it's more for cutesy play.
Yeah.
And more when somebody is, like, a direct confrontation to his goals.
Yeah, like, Kaguya doesn't get serious unless he has to, and just those two being in an alleyway isn't a reason for him to do that.
Yeah, especially since they're brother and sister.
Yeah.
As far as they know, they're not fucking. Though I'm pretty sure, given the nature of this game, we will find one ending where they're at least interested in each other.
I don't think so. Like, from what I've seen of the CGs, they'll definitely have like sibling bonding moments, but nothing.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. This is the one route they had to axe immediately.
That night, I was up late working when I decided to step out of my room for a break.
He takes breaks? Damn.
Right? Just...
Wait. This is familiar. Keep going.
Just then, I noticed the light was on in my sister's room.
Okay, phew. So it's just mirroring one of the past events. It's not actually the past event.
And she's still awake.
You bet your ass she is.
Hey, Reikyu, did he even knock?
No.
Hiroshi noise. When she looked up, I froze. Her eyes were red and swollen.
It's called crying, bitch.
What is it, Ryoshi?
Are you crying?
No, my eyes are just a little wet. You're a doctor, you know this.
Awkwardly, she wiped her tears. You knew. Turns out you haven't changed a bit. I thought back to the past and smiled. I thought she was a whole different person, but I was wrong. If anyone changed, it was me.
It is still too hot.
What's the matter? Come on. You can talk to me about whatever's on your mind. I conducted myself not as her older brother, but more like a mentor.
Yeah, I survived this hell. You can too.
You really do sound like a hunter.
Is it about Alistair?
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm just devastated. I know you warned me, but when I saw it for myself in person, I even made sure to study DID in advance. I thought I was ready for it.
Crazy.
But I wasn't.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I was narrator. You start reading and I forgot that I'm doing shit now.
Her voice with tears.
Well, thank you.
No.
Ryoshi, what happened to the boy I loved all those years ago?
He's a little liar.
Yeah, he's a deceitful little bitch.
Sob.
I reached out and stroked her hair.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't complain. I need to be strong.
It's normal to feel off balance during the first appointment with the patient. The same thing happened to me too.
Yeah, you called him Snow 5 times. Snow, Alistair, fuck. Snow? No, Alistair, fuck.
It did?
Of course it did.
What do I do from here? What should I do for him?
Just do whatever you can.
The best advice somebody has ever given me.
Cook for him, spend time with him, things like that.
That's it?
And that's the sort of thing his life has been missing all this time. For DID, it's vital that the patient has a support network. Problem is, Alistair has a deep mistrust of others. He won't open up easily.
And that's how the problems compound on each other.
He may even reject you at first.
Oh no, rejection. Reikyu's one true fear.
But if it ever gets to be too much, I want you to find a friend you can vent to. Wolf.
I brought home a stray dog.
We have to keep
Rude.
we have to keep our spirits up if we want to heal Alistair. She gazed up at me intently.
Yeah, you're right.
And then she smiled bashfully. Your eyes are swollen. Go downstairs and wash your face.
No. Right. Thanks, Ryoshi. I feel better now that I got off my chest.
I'm glad to hear it.
You really haven't changed a bit, huh?
そうか
I haven't.
Yep. You always looked 30, but now you actually are.
Backhanded compliment.
Oh, wow.
His face says it
Well-
all.
Well, at least he could say that he aged gracefully.
I guess. I gave her a flick on the forehead for her bratty comment. Coins.
Ow! Gosh, you're so mean.
You're one to talk.
どっちだよ
I mean,
So you're gonna be moving out soon, aren't you?
まあな
yeah. I don't want
俺
to
はいつも
hover
近
over
くに
him
いすぎ
too
てもダメ
much.
なんだ
Helicopter.
Right. I think I get it.
不安か
Are you scared?
No, I'm okay now. I'm a big girl. I'm not alone anymore. I have Alistair and Cinderella.
Good.
お前や父さんや母さん
And pray that you, Mom,
ア
and
リステ
Dad,
アを
can help
孤
save
独感や
Alistair
孤
from
立
the
感から
loneliness
救い
and
出してくれることを
isolation.
願ってる
Peace, bitch.
The next morning.
Good morning.
おはよ
Morning. When I came downstairs, I found my sister making breakfast.
Is that what we're calling it?
The instant I saw her face, I noticed something was off.
Oh no, she's smiling.
What? Is there something on my face?
Maybe there
Boo.
is. Hey, Spooky.
うお前リボンはどうした
What happened to your ribbon? I was wondering about that.
Why does she have a tiny bow now?
Yeah, because like I noticed that in a wolf's route, but... Oh, Spooky became tiny.
Plus 10 to small.
Oh, that? I took it off. I'm a grown woman now. Ribbons are too childish.
Meanwhile, Alistair crying in the corner.
は
Hmm.
おはようございます。
Good morning.
Morning, Alistair.
You're just taking any excuse you can, Spooky, to not free relics, huh?
Yeah, no.
But confetti. Do it for the confetti, Spooky. This was her way of expressing her commitment. She was prepared to leave the past behind and move forward.
Until it becomes relevant again.
I had gained the blessing and understanding of my family, but this didn't exactly solve all my problems.
I mean, first of all, why would it?
あ
True.
新しい環境に変わって数日経つが
You've had a few
どうだ
days to adapt to your
少し
new
は慣れた
environment.
か
How's it going?
Well, the heat lamp needs adjusting.
Good.
何か不便なこと
Any
や
problems you need help
困っ
with?
てることはあるか
いえ、
Nothing in particular.
Yeah, there's just this annoying girl I live with.
そうか
I see.
じゃあ
Anything on your
他に何
mind?
か気になることはあるか
特には
Nothing in particular.
今の気分はどう
How are you feeling?
普通です。
Normal.
Normal.
That's not a normal response, man.
Alistair normal or normal people normal?
Uh,
普通とは
meaning.
Thank you,
い
Ryoshi.
つもと特に変わらない状態です。
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Cool, Alistair normal. Good.
死にたいとか
Do you ever find
自分は
yourself feeling
必要な人間
suicidal or
だとか
unneeded?
そういうふうに思って
Well,
いる
not
して
until
い
you
ないか
said so.
別に
Not really.
そうか
I see.
それは
Glad
よ
to
か
hear
っ
it. His expression remained stiff from start to finish. My family gave me regular detailed updates on his condition, and evidently, he refused to open up to them. Shocking.
Yeah, because he's lying and has a guilty conscience and blah 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 blah.
I leaned in close and lowered my voice.
アリステア、
Alistair,
もし
if
何か
anything's bothering you,
俺だけ
you
に
know you
話して
can
くれない
trust me, right?
今ならこの場に
It's
俺しか
just you and me right now.
今日
I promise I won't speak over this to anyone
誰にも言
else.
わないと約束する。
Look at his face. He's just like, oh,
He didn't realize
Very
Hippo exists.
he didn't realize that a boy could get close and whisper in your ear.
Gay.
Gay.
Not like anyone could hear us in here, but I was told that if you add an element of secrecy, it encourages people to open up.
おじさんに
Mr. Arisu asked me if I want to go to college.
そうか、
Nice.
教えてくれてありが
Thanks
と
for
う。
telling me.
ちなみに、
Incidentally,
お前はそれ
how
に
do
つい
you
てどう
feel
思っ
about
た？
it? Do you
学
want
校
to?
に行きたいか？
Ryoshi, meanwhile, excuse me, I have to go make a phone call. Beep boop boop boop. What the fuck, Dad?
uh,
学校といって
I
も
mean, just community college, right? That's where I'm at. I'm at community college. Wee.
Wow.
Meow.
そう。
I did a little bit of community college for my general stuff, and then I went to a specialty school.
That's fair. I'm just collecting random skills, so
Hell yeah, that's the best part about community college is getting random ass skills.
in theory, if I wanted to do gen ed classes, I'm most of the way there for a Japanese language degree, but I don't want to, so
Hell yeah. Because then people expect you to whip that shit out on a dime, man.
I mean, I would like to be fluent, so that's not the problem. I
You
just
can be fluent without having the certificate.
true.
So like that's not going to stop you from. It's not like, oh, if I don't get my certification, I can't be fluent. It's just you want to make a career out of it, really.
Yeah. Alright.
今さら
I don't see how a college education is going to matter at this point. You know what? That's fair, buddy. Valid.
じゃあ、このまま
Would you
家に
rather-
especially
い
in
る
this
か？
case.
Yeah. Would you rather just stay at home?
Time to work on that house husband skills. Let's go.
Apparently he didn't like that idea either.
やっぱり
Do you think it's important that I go to college?
お前はどう思
Well, what do you think?
う？少し質問
Let
を
me
変えよう。
rephrase. Why
どうして
don't you
学校
want
に
to
行きたく
go?
ないと思う？
At this, his face flushed red
それは
because it's
恥ず
embarrassing.
かしいから
どうして恥ずかしいんだ？
僕はもう
Now that I've graduated
中学生
high
だし
school, I should be going to
本
university,
当なら高校
not
生
some
になってもいいです
community
ね
college. No, sweet Alistair. That's not how it
Bro,
always works.
I've seen people in their 30s go, or people even up in their like 40s or 50s go to community college.
Yeah, my mom's been to back to community college when I started after
Yeah.
high school. So
That's the cool thing about college. You just meet a bunch of people and all from all different walks of life, all varying ages. Like it's a cool place.
yeah.
なら、
So you want to
高
go
校
to
には通いたいか？
university then?
中学校も高校
No
も
matter which college you
お前のことを
attend,
知る
no one's
生徒は
going to know
おそら
either.
くいないだろう。
No one will know about your
言わ
condition
なければ
unless you tell
誰にも
them.
わからない。それでも
Or are you afraid of what
学校に
might
行くことが
happen if
怖い
you
か？
go?
はい
Exactly.
そうか。
I see.
まあ、
Well, I
俺
certainly
も無理に
won't
行けとは
force you
言わない。
into it.
人と接するのが
If you
嫌な
don't
ら
want to interact with
通信
people,
制高校とか
some
あるし
schools
な。
offer remote courses.
勉強
Then
だ
you
っ
could
た
just
ら
ask someone to
お
help
前
you
の
with
近く
your
にいる人
homework.
間に教えてもらうとか。
Hell yeah.
if I were Alistair, I would do that, but go figure. Only my Japanese class hasn't been remote since I've been back to community college. And even then, my Japanese course has been hybrid, so...
I was really lucky. My last year of college, COVID hit, so I could not go to class, so everything was online, and I was living my best fucking life.
Nice.
I was like, oh, I just have to wake up, log online, go to class? Okay, cool.
妹さんですか
Like your sister. Very cute.
ま
Well,
あ、あい
sure,
つも
she
教
could
えられ
probably
るだろう
teach
な
you. She is smart. Not this.
Reiki smart?
Not this. Alistair actually took interest. He fell into contemplation for a long moment before asking his next question.
妹さんは頭がいいん
Is
で
your
すか
sister smart?
まあ、
Yeah,
そうだ
I
な
guess. Smarter
Good
than me,
agree.
at
もうずっと
least.
な。
漁師先生よりも
Smarter than a doctor?
ああ、
Yeah,
むし
in
ろ
fact. She's probably the
家
smartest
族
person in
の
our
誰よ
whole
りも
family.
頭がいいかもな。
みんな
Well,
お医者さん
really,
な
when
ん
it
で
comes
す
to
よ
like smarts, you're just like, how knowledgeable are you about a certain topic? Because there's
Yeah.
strong suits where people are very knowledgeable about topics, and then other topics they don't know jack shit about.
Mm-hmm. But you're
So
all...
it's more like smart is how you apply the knowledge that you know rather than what you know.
Yeah. But you're all doctors. Yep. I nodded, and he exhaled in awe. But I thought he didn't remember her, so why would he react like that?
あいつ
Caught
は
him.
昔から頭が良かったよ。
Got him.
教科書で
She's
も
always
一度
been a
読むと暗
smart
記できた
kid.
みたいだ
She
し。
could read a textbook
Testo
once
de
and
mo
memorize the
itsumo
whole
100点だった。
thing. And she always got a perfect score on all her tests. Damn.
Wow, perfect anime girl syndrome.
Mary
Damn.
Sue.
Mary Sue, Allie Sue, it's all the same.
Yeah. I acted like I was revealing a secret, but really, I was gauging his reaction.
まあ、
I guess you
天才だっ
could
たん
say
だろ
she's
う
a
な。
genius.
でも、
But it was never that smart, so I always resented her.
あまりよく思わなかったな。
Honestly, even though Reiki is definitely a Mary Sue, like, I like that the fact that she is part of, like, it's important, it plays a role, and it's part of the conflict.
Yeah, it's also part of her internal conflict because it's like, oh,
Mhm.
everything I do is perfect except I can't fix this one problem going on right here.
Yeah, like, she's Mary Sue in the only way that it's okay.
She has the gifted child syndrome. So the
Mhm.
gifted child syndrome is that you do everything you do is extraordinary up to a certain point in your life, and then you suffer your first failure
Mm-hmm.
or like your first setback. And you just don't know what to do,
Yeah.
and it's for some people it's crippling. Goddamn, like they
Mhm.
just shut down completely. They're like, it's supposed to work. What is going on here? And it's like, yep, that's a setback.
そうなんですか
Really?
俺は優秀でもなんで
I
も
was
なか
never
ったから
gifted
な。
like she was.
どち
If
らかといえ
anything,
ば、
my grades were
成
lower
績
than
も下の方
average.
をうろうろしてたし。
意外です
Not surprising.
よく言われ
And I
るよ
get。that a lot.
俺の方がずっと
You'd think I'd be the
年上なのに
mature
って
older brother, but instead, I
自分で
spent half
自
the
分と
time
妹を
bitterly
比べて
comparing myself to
自
her.
暴自棄になったこともあ
Could you
る。
imagine if your doctor just came in and it's like, yeah, actually I was a dumb kid and I've always had an inferiority complex.
でもな
Damn.
こうして医者になれたんだからよ
But
かっ
hey,
たよ
I。still managed to achieve my goal, so it all worked out.
どうやって医
How
者になれた
did
ん
you
ですか
do it?
一生懸
I
命
studied
勉
my
強
ass
したん
off
だ
the
よ。
best I could.
俺なりに。
But it's still there.
His gaze lowered in hesitation.
妹さんは学校に
She
行くんで
goes
す
to
よね
college now, right?
ああ、
Yeah,
行きま
and
す
then I'll go.
え
Huh?
僕も学
I'll
校
go
に
to
行こうと思います
You know you don't have to
無理
push
しなくて
yourself,
もいいんだぞ。
right?
Alistair's gonna get that edumacation.
Mm-hmm.
大丈夫です。
It'll be okay.
急に意見が変わった
You
み
seem
た
to
い
have
だな。
switched tack
何
rather
か理由がある
abruptly.
のか？
Is there a reason for that?
なんとなく
Not really.
行きた
I
いと
just
思
feel
った
like
んです。
going.
そうか。
Well, alright
わ
then.
かった。
I was still curious, but didn't push it any further. No need to rush things. There's still time.
偉いな。
I'm proud of you,
アリステア。
Alistair. So I praised him for taking the first step.
Ryoshi! Alistair said he wants to go to school.
College, Reikyu.
As I was drinking coffee and reading a book, Reiki ran up and wrapped her arms around my neck.
あ、ああ。
Yeah, so I've
まあ
heard.
な。
Her screeching in my ear annoyed me, but I was too tired to move, so I just let her. That's a mood.
That's a mood.
Yay! Now we can go to school together.
Unless you're going to community
同じ学校じゃね
college.
えだろ。
It won't be the same school, though.
That's fine. I'm just happy that we get to commute together. Oh, unless his classes start at a different time.
一緒じゃ
I
ねえ
don't think
の。
it's the same.
つか。
And for the
Jump
record,
to
you
home,
better
Chocolate
ask him
Oreo.
first. Cat?
Meh?
He's in the blinds of the sliding glass door.
That sucker. He'll get lost in there.
Nah, he's on the couch, arm down.
I hope he likes Narnia.
I know.
うん。
So, what are you reading?
A book. I tried to ignore her, but she changed the subject.
ク
Damn.
ロスワードだよ。
It's a crossword. I first got into this hobby back when I met Snow White. Each time I guessed the right word, it reminded me of his riddle, and before I knew it, I was hooked. Damn.
Oh, that's cute.
It is.
And then in the dream, the hero, she's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I brought you another crossword."
So it's not a novel? Let me see.
あんまくっつく
Get
な。
off me.
うぜえ。
You're so obnoxious.
Looks at Misaki robotics notes. I have not been keeping up on robotics notes stream. So you have to fill me in
Damn.
the joke here.
I mean, Spiky sent that when we were talking about like the classic gifted
Yeah.
child.
Oh
thing.
yeah, the gifted child. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of figured it was in response to that because it didn't make sense anywhere else.
Yeah, you should catch up though, because I'm finishing the game tomorrow night.
I'll be perfectly honest. Anytime I tune in, I just don't know what's going on.
That's honestly valid.
But it does look interesting.
It
So.
is. It's definitely a little slow, but like not in a bad way. If that makes
Because
sense.
it started as like robotics club, sports club type thing,
Basically, yeah.
and now it's like the whole entire area is destroyed, and there's a tower.
Yeah, all the like weird shit that is picking up now is definitely there, but it was like in the background earlier, so now it's finding its way to the forefront, which is interesting.
Started out as LBX, and then it became Shin Megami Tensei for some reason.
I have no clue what you said, what it means, so
LBX is like a miniature robot fighting game,
I see.
in the same vein as like Custom Robo Arena.
Makes sense that you would make that comparison then, since they had their hobby robot and Robo One and whatnot.
Yeah. The LBX dives into more like the hero anime. You get a gifted kid, a robot that can fight, and then suddenly he's just like a master at it.
I see.
He also has to go get his dad back and shit like that, so.
I see. Eventually,
Anyway, boys.
boys. Eventually, I got so irritated that I forcibly peeled her off of me.
You jerk. Don't you love your cute baby sister?
別に
I've never
お前を
once
可愛
thought
いと
of you
思った
as
ことはね
cute.
えし
Definitely baby, though. No, Reikyu. Just no. I'll read it, but no.
Okay then. How about sexy?
Oh, Ryoshi.
I looked at her in disgust.
That's not a no.
You mad, bro?
Wow.
She snickered at me. Where does she develop this bratty attitude?
Next, she's gonna come in with a bag of Doritos and Mountain Dew with the Leet Speak gamer cap.
Oh dear. If we somehow don't get a CG this run, I'll have to edit that for the thumbnail.
You mad bro is the most Reikyu sentence, man.
It is.
You know, I never knew you liked crossword puzzles, Ryoshi.
そりゃそうだろ
Not surprised.
長い
So you
こと
spent
離
all
れて
those
暮ら
years
してたんだから
apart.
な
Yeah, I developed a hobby, bitch. What of it?
Right.
I just remembered I need to take medicine. I completely forgot about that. I was gonna do that earlier than yeah.
Alright, guys. Oh, my cards. Time to take ibuprofen.
Oh boy. Hang on.
It's okay, I'll deal with the card situation while you go deal with the medication. Pills.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
God, medicine tastes awful. I wish I could just swallow pills.
Do it.
I can't.
Don't chew it. Swallow.
I literally cannot. Even with the tiniest pill I've ever seen, I can't swallow.
Wow.
It's not for a lack of trying. I definitely do try.
You gotta get that gag reflex under control, man.
I don't even think it's necessarily my gag reflex that's the problem. But that's not a discussion for now. Boys,
I don't know. It might be a discussion for now.
maybe if they
Depending
start
on where this route goes.
if they start talking about pills again, sure, we can talk about it, but not right now. Did you read this Reikyu saying right thing?
Right.
Okay. Look,
Sorry,
not
I'm still
again.
picking up cards.
It's okay. I honestly don't remember if you read that or not, so... Because I just remembered
Pretty
medicine.
sure I did, but
Better safe
I'm
than
okay to read it
sorry.
again.
Yeah. Look, not again. The second I pushed her away, she would get that sad puppy dog look on her face, just like when she was little.
That's just her face, man.
Hey, Ryoshi?
She looked up at me intently.
Alistair has 4 other personalities. Cinderella, Snow White, Red Riding Hood, and Kaguya, right?
あ
Oh,
あそうだな
yeah.
でそれが
Or
どうした
hiding the fact that Wizard exists.
What about it?
Well, he seems to have forgotten all about me.
I was already aware of this, but it was the first time she acknowledged it out loud.
I don't know. She was crying in her room about it. So.
Yeah, but she didn't say it out loud to him, so...
True.
I was just wondering why that might be.
She wasn't crying, but still, I could tell she was really agonizing over it. It wasn't my job to comfort her, however.
可能性としては
Yeah, that was
複数あ
Alistair's
る
job.
な
There were a
お前と
few
の出会いはあいつにと
possibilities.
って
Maybe his
特に
memories
重要
of
じゃ
you
なかっ
weren't
た
that
のか
important. Or maybe
そうだ
everything that happened forced those
いろいろな
memories
出来事
down
が
into
あり
his
すぎて
subconscious.
お前のことが
You weren't
仮想
You
に
weren't
沈んで
important enough,
思い出せな
bitch.
くなっているのかそれとも
Or,
Maybe there's another personality lurking in there?
まあそうだな
sure, it's
知り
possible.
合いなんかもそうだ
Take Snow White, for
たま
example.
たま俺が知ってい
If
た
I
から
didn't know he
存在を認識
existed,
している
he
が
might have faded away before
そうじゃなかっ
anyone
たら
even knew he was there.
誰にも気づかれないまま今頃消えていたかもな
But Snow White hasn't disappeared, right?
多分な
I don't think so.
表
He
に
just
出て
doesn't
こな
show
いだけで
himself. But
他
since the
の奴
other
らが白雪を
personalities are
認識
aware
し
of
ているという
him,
ことは
he must still be in
消
there.
滅はしていないんだろ
Right.
うそういえば
Come to think of
他
it,
にもいた
there
な
was another one. As I organized my thoughts, I remembered something.
He remembers
The wizard.
Wizard.
What?
アリステア
Going in
Cinderella,
order, he'd be
Shireki,
Alistair's fifth personality. After Cinderella,
Kagaya
Snow
no
White, Red Riding Hood, and
生まれた
Kaguya.
順番で言ったら6番目
The
か
fifth personality.
So there's 6 in total?
ああ
Yeah.
I never knew.
Of course not, Rinku. You just learned.
That was the point.
そりゃ
Yeah,
教えてなかっ
because I
た
never
からな
told you.
Why not?
あいつは
Because
す
he
でに
no
存
longer
在して
exists.
ないからだ
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He died?
そうだ
Yeah.
How come?
弱すぎたん
He
だ
was too weak.
あいつ
didn't
には
even
名前
have a
すらな
name.
かった
Alright, he doesn't have the wizard name yet. I was
Yeah.
about to make a joke. His name was the wizard, but no, Reikyu gives him the wizard name.
Mm-hmm. This is not something I took great joy in telling her. If only he had a consciousness. Was it wrong to lament the way things turned out?
So, you met him?
あ
Yeah, just
あ一度
once.
だけな
What was he like? It was a he, right?
彼だから
And that's what I was told.
男だろう
Yeah.
な
Reikyu about to be jealous of some bitch in some dude's head. Then later puts one.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
全ての記憶があ
He
り
was a flawless
知能
specimen with
社
all the
会性と
knowledge
も
and
何の問
memories
題
of the
もない完
others.
璧な存在
Not so flawless.
そいつの
At
生みの親
least,
である
according to the
当時の主治医
psychiatrist
の
who
言葉だ
created him.
Yeah, we're not gonna trust that secondhand account shit here.
だが
But he
その
lacked
人格には
emotions, and
感
his
情や
senses were
感覚とい
numb.
うものがなかった
True.
実際
At least,
俺にも
that's
そう
how
見
he
えた
seemed to me when I met him.
他と違って
Unlike the rest,
こ
he
いつ
didn't
には
have a
自分
self.
はないと
Imagine not having emotions. That's wild.
It turns out there are people born like that.
Yeah. It really
そう
is.
だな
So, what made you decide to tell me after all?
I just remembered it.
She gazed.
What? It's true.
She gazed firmly into my eyes.
なんとなく
Just
だな
felt like it.
Oh, really? Say, Ryoshi, is personality fusion the only cure for DID?
Asking the real questions here. Let's go.
Right?
一人の体に一つの魂 一つの人格
One body,
Fuck you,
正しい
Roshi.
人間のあり
one
方
soul, one personality. That's the way humans are meant to be.
と
Look, I know he got that from his
主治医は言って
mentor,
い
but
た
like, damn.
According to Alistair's previous doctor, anyway.
Do you disagree?
DID は
DID isn't a
脳の
brain
障害じゃない
disorder. The patient protects their mental stability by dissociating from unbearable thoughts and
心の安
memories.
定を保ってきたんだ
Yeah,
無理に統
and
合しようとすれば
Force it all to fuse, and you risk
その安定が
destroying that
崩れかねない
stability altogether. Peachy sent me
Oh,
a
yeah?
message. I wasn't expecting Peachy to send me a message. Time zones.
Peachy's alive?
Yeah. Like, I know...
I thought she was in England.
Not yet. She's in Austria right now. Going to
Oh, nice.
fly back to London to then fly back to here. So, like, I knew she said she had to wake up early, but I was expecting her to message now, to be honest.
She's just like, I'm awake, bitch.
What were you saying before I got distracted by Peachy?
Oh, I play the spell card Polymerization. Sorry, Super Polymerization. That's the one that works in the show.
Okay. It means nothing to me. And she did get to visit Vienna, Spooky, yes.
So in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, one of the, I would say, major villains has an arc where it's like, hey, bitch, you ignored me. So I am going to make sure that I'm going to create a world that only you and I exist in. And then main hero guy is like, you know what? Fuck that noise. What if we just became one entity? And then they have this spell card called Super Polymerization that is apparently powerful enough in universe to fuse any two things together.
I see.
Which is just fucking bananas. GX is a fucking crazy train of bullshit.
Yeah, sounds like. Do you remember if I read this?
Yes, you did.
Okay, cool.
それにもしお
Besides,
前が
how would you feel if someone told you that the body you're in doesn't belong to
こ
you,
の体の
and
本
therefore
当の
you
持
should
ち
be
主じゃない
erased?
今すぐお前は
It's called
消
an
えるべきだ
eviction notice, Ryoshi.
と言われたらどう思う
Here's a 30-day notice.
Here's a 30-day notice. Get out when you can. Oh god, that'd be so, like, put it in that perspective. It's like, everybody can relate to that. It's like, fuck you. Everybody has the same thought. Just fuck my landlord, man.
Yeah.
それは
It would feel like a
死ぬと言わ
death
れているような
sentence,
もんだ
wouldn't it?
Yes, in most cases it is.
Should I pass a hi from chat and you to Peachy?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell Peachy that we are thinking of her. And just leave it at that. You don't have to, like, say positively, negatively. I prefer it to be ambiguous at best.
I will just say Relix in chat says hi and they're thinking of you. That's it.
Quotations high.
Alright.
Almost ominous. Yes, thank you, Spooky. That's exactly the vibe I want to give off.
Wonderful.
それぞれの人格は
Each personality has his own
それぞれ独
mindset
自の
and
考え方を持ち
values.
価値観
Add
も違
fear
う
and pain into the mix, and you've got a
今そこ
recipe
に
for
いる人格
panic.
に恐怖と苦しみを与えれば余計な混乱を招くだけだ
I think what's really fun about DID is that different alters can also have different physical ailments.
That is interesting. Can you give me an
Right?
example? Like asthma?
I think asthma is one, yeah. I don't remember like a whole lot of specifics, but yeah.
That is very interesting that they have like physical ailments, but I'm guessing it's like the major stuff, like say like allergic reaction to blank is kind of universal. So like if they had like a food allergy.
I think that's also something that can vary between alters, but don't quote me on
Really?
that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I always thought that was like more genetic based.
It really depends.
Yeah, because it is like, especially with this, it's like it's a case by case basis, not a universal thing will work for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Genetics are weird. Yes, they are weird indeed.
Anyways,
Yes, you did read this.
I know.
So that's why none of them know they have multiple personality disorder, huh?
No, they know. They were told.
I'm pretty sure the alters know.
Yeah, they're aware. They
They're
know
aware
each
that the others
other.
exist, at least.
知らなけ
They
れ
know
ば
they're
いけない
headmates.
真実だけどな
At least Cinderella does, because he's like, oh yeah, I know all of them. I speak for all of them.
Yeah. For now, but they'll need to learn the truth sooner or later. What? To be honest, I was debating about this myself. It would be all too easy to drop the bombshell, but there's no guarantee they'd accept it. Oh,
You're adopted. I mean, fuck.
I mean, true, they are adopted. They already knew that, though. Pushback was inevitable, especially during this period of mental instability.
Yes, it's called school. And yes, it is very mentally unstable.
Why does this conversation have you confused about when it takes place, Spooky? Everything has been happening in chronological order.
So, Spooky, this takes place after Alistair got adopted,
Mm-hmm.
but before Wolf comes into the picture. So before Alistair starts going to school.
Yeah.
And technically before Reikyu starts going to school, too.
Yeah.
So they have not met Wolf yet. Alistair is just new to the family and being very socially awkward.
本人たちの役割がそれぞれ
And
決まってい
Ryoshi
て
is sharing information
必要な
with
情報を伝達し合い
Reikyu,
互
so
い
that
に
way
納得
she
した上で
knows a
住み
little
分け
bit
で
more
きてい
about
るの
what's
だ
going
が
on.
それはそれで社会に
The
適応してい
implication
る
that
んじゃ
alters
な
are
いかとい
unaware
う
of
考え
well being
方もある
alters. I think we might have kind of misinterpreted that, because they are also talking about treatment options, quote unquote, like the integration.
I guess they could be aware of each other, but not realize that they're all the same being.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like, I also thought they already knew it too, but like, I guess technically Snow would be the only one that knows, because he figured it out.
Yeah.
The other ones are just kind of like, yeah, I just exist now.
The others might not know, but like not know what it is exactly that's causing their existence to be like that, or they don't know that's necessarily not normal. Might be also a thing that's happening.
I mean, if they're questioning their own existence, that sounds pretty normal to me.
If they each have their own role to play, share information as necessary, and have their own defined space, then one might argue they're already well adjusted.
So they won't have to disappear?
俺は
I believe a total
交代人格の完全
unification
な
of the
統合が
personalities is
最
indeed the
善だ
best
とは思ってい
option.
る
Flicks Ryoshi's forehead.
だが無理強い
But I
はし
won't
ない
force them.
結局のとこ
Ultimately,
ろ
it depends on what
本
they
人た
want
ち
to
がど
do.
うしたいかによるな
Okay, he
I
can.
mean,
That's fair.
that's fair. He's like, this is my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
but also, not my life.
Yeah.
まあ
For
今はあ
right
いつの
now,
環境
the
を
top priority
落
is
ち
to
着か
get
せる
him
ことが
acclimated
最
to
優
his
先
new life.
New life?
Right. Operation Find Him a Friend.
A month later, Alistair and Reikyu had enrolled into their respective colleges. Alistair in particular was entered into a special needs class. He didn't seem to think highly of it, but thus far he appears to be quite diligent about attending his classes. According to Reikyu, the two of them walked to school and back every day,
どうだ
How's it
今
going?
の暮らし
Have you
には
settled
慣れ
into
てき
your
た
new
か
routine?
No.
Yes, sir. The only problem I could see was that Alistair had yet to open up to my sister.
正直に言っていいん
You
だぞ
can be honest with me, you know.
俺はお前
I'm
の
not
家
your
族じゃなくて
family. I'm just your
お前
doctor.
の主治医なんだからな
今の家には
My new
とても
family
良くして
treats
も
me
らって
very
いません
well.
おじさんやおばさん
My
はとて
adoptive
も優
parents
し
are
い
really
し
kind,
僕
and I
の
can
こ
tell
と
they're
に
doing
色々と
everything
気を
they
使って
can
くれ
for
てる
me.
のもわかりますだけど
But
But
he suddenly went quiet.
あいつか
Is it Reikyu? Is Reikyu
あいつ
bothering
のこ
you?
とは嫌いか
Did she beat you at arm wrestling?
He averted his gaze.
嫌いではないんです
No, she doesn't bother me. I'm
少し
just
苦手
a
という
little
か
uncomfortable around her, I guess.
She bothers him in a different way.
不思議と胸が苦しくなる
For some reason, whenever I look at her, my chest gets all tight.
多分彼女は
I think it's
僕た
because she's so
ちが
perfect
何でも持
and
ってて
beautiful and
何でも
competent.
できるか
It
ら
makes me feel bad by
とてもキラ
comparison.
キラしていて目をそらしたくなるんだと思います
あいつと一緒にい
So you
るの
don't
は
like
嫌
being
だ
around her?
いいえ
No, that's not it.
そうか
I see.
まあ
Well,
無理して
I'm
ま
not
で
gonna
仲良く
force
し
you
ろ
to
とは
be
言
her
わねえ
best
よ
friend. If you don't like her, just ignore her.
She's my best friend, best of all best friend.
Right. You claim not to remember her, but my gut told me this was a lie.
Why you always
お疲れ
lying?
様です。
thanks for all your hard work today, Dr. Ryoshi.
お疲れ様です
Likewise. After my afternoon appointments, I pulled out my phone and saw I'd received a few messages.
なんだ
Rikyu. Apparently her classes had just finished for the day.
Hey, Ryoshi, I want to introduce you to somebody.
彼氏か
Your boyfriend?
No, nothing like that. Though he probably wishes.
返信早いな
She sure replied quick. I was prepared to disregard her messages, but the next one she sent quickly changed my mind.
I met a guy who says he's friends with Red Riding Hood. His name is Yuki Okami.
赤ずきんだ
Friends with Red Riding Hood? At the same time, there was something about the name Okami that felt familiar.
He doesn't know yet.
I told her my work schedule, and we promptly made plans.
He has no idea what he's getting into.
Then the big day rolled around.
Wolf, this is my brother Ryoshi.
アリス漁師だ
Roshi Arisu.
一応
I'm Alistair's
精神科に
primary
勤めている人
physician,
で
and I work at the
ア
psych
リステアの
clinic.
主治医だ
You're
かっこいい
you're so cool.
兄弟揃って美形
You both got such
で
good
もアリスちゃんとあんま似
genes.
てないんすね
That's a weird thing to say to someone you just met.
金髪
Yeah.
ハーフだか
Oh,
ら
but you don't look much alike. Does the hospital really let you dye your hair? Wait, are you mixed race?
この頭の悪
You're
そうな
telling me
のは
this moron is Okami. Not very wolfy
狼
at all.
って感じじゃねえな
I know, right? He's such a nerd.
ひでえ
Rude!
My impression of Okami, or Wolf, was, well, he was normal, in a good way. Cheerful, friendly, and kind. To me, he was the polar opposite of Alistair.
ああはじめましてアリスちゃ
Well,
んの友
nice
達
to meet you.
狼
I'm
ゆうきで
Alice's
す
new friend, Yuki Okami.
おおよその話は
Rick, you told me all
こいつか
about
ら
you.
聞いた
You're friends with Red Riding Hood.
赤ずきんと知り合いなんだってな
はい
Yes, sir.
I pulled out my phone, launched the voice recording app, and set it on the table. Luckily, Alistair wasn't home yet, because I didn't want him to be present for this. There was no telling what Wolf was about to say.
お前が知ってること
Tell me everything you know.
全部話せ
I had sensed that his past might involve me, and sure enough, it did. The drowning boy I rescued from the lake, that was Wolf.
Oh, good. We don't have to go through the entire story again.
And the boy in the Red Riding Hood who I mistook for Wolf, naturally, that was Red Riding Hood. I suppressed the urge to tear my hair out. Twice in my life I had encountered Alistair without even realizing it.
Sucker.
Later, Alistair came home, and after dinner, Wolf and I headed out. As we walked,
Man, I'm so glad we skipped over the entire Wolf backstory again, because holy shit, how many times?
as we walked to the parking lot, we chatted about all sorts of things. He told me he wanted to help Red Riding Hood to make up for the past, but didn't know how.
お前
Tell
ど
me,
こに住んでるん
where
だ
do you live?
湖の近くにあるコテ
In
ー
a
ジ
cottage type house near the lake.
りょうさん
What about you?
お前らの
Pretty
高校
close to
か
your college,
ら割とす
actually.
ぐ近くだ
Well, now we know he's not a predator.
Neat!
湖なら
The lake's not far from here. Well, you'll be alright on your own.
俺高校
I'm a big
男子
boy.
ですよ
I can handle it.
I would have offered to walk him home, but evidently that was unnecessary.
分かってる
Yeah, I know.
今日は
Sorry to keep you here
わざ
so
わざ
late.
付き合わせて悪かった
See you around. I opened the car door and started to climb in.
ありょうさん
Wait! Ryoshi!
Suddenly, he called out to me.
ん
Oh,
あの時俺を
Thank
助
you
けてくれて
for saving my
ありがとうござい
life
ま
all
した
those years ago.
ずっと俺とばあちゃんを
I always wanted to thank the two med school students who saved me and Grandma, but I never knew their names or what they
名前
looked
も
like.
顔もわからなくて会えてよかったです
So,
本当
I'm
にあ
so
りがとうござ
glad
い
I
ました
finally found you. Thank you so much.
あ
no problem.
あもう一人
I'll
に
be
言
sure
っと
to
く
tell
よ
the other guy.
That's because we're in reality, Spooky. So Wolf and Ryoshi's stories take place in the world outside of the other games.
I think the thing that got me about the car door mention is that, like, Yoshi said he was going to walk Wolf home, but, like, why not drop him off closer, at least? You have a car.
True.
I don't know. A few days later, I went out for drinks with my buddies from college. Wow, so that little kid's going to college now? Man, time flies.
の流れってすげえ
Old college friend A. I love my friends,
Nah.
old college friend A and old college friend B.
I'm sure it does. While I enjoyed the taste of alcohol, I was well aware that I was a total lightweight. After 2 small cups of sake, I was already feeling sleepy.
Hell yeah.
てかすげえなたまたま
That's crazy though. So he turned up at your sister's friend's friend?
ああ
Yeah.
お前昔から子供に縁がある
What is with you and all these kids? Why do they love you so much?
まあな
Beats me.
なんだっけほら
And what was the other boy's name
お
again?
姫様っぽ
He
い
had
名
a
前
sort
の
of
子供
princessy name, right?
白雪か
Snow White.
そうそう
Right, him. You turned down all those hot girls just so you could go see him every night. For a while there, I was worried you might be a pedo. I mean,
Well,
fair.
he's allowed to live near our school, so
Yeah,
怒るぞ
not funny, you asked.
I mean it was a valid concern actually.
Obviously, I know better now.
あの子ともいつか再会したり
Maybe
して
we'll reunite with that one too.
At this, I felt complicated. I had told him about Wolf, but not about Alistair and his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality still applied, even when it came to fellow doctors. That reminds me, isn't your whole family out here right now? Shouldn't you be with them?
No, they don't drink.
いいんだよ
That's fine.
どうせ
We
一
don't
緒に
even
暮ら
live
してねえし
together.
なんで
Why not? You should.
Yeah, the family that drinks together stays together.
いろいろ
It's a long
事情があ
story.
ってな
No.
それに
And besides, I fell silent. How could I preach to Alistair about the importance of family, then turn around and say I didn't care about my own?
Because that's called a double standard.
That being said, I had valid reasons for not living under the same roof as him. I didn't want to give him preferential treatment, and I didn't want him to think I was coddling him.
Yeah, that's Reikyu's job.
Maybe he would think me uncaring, but I had chosen to be his doctor instead of his family, and I needed to commit to it.
そういうお前だって
What about you?
結
You
婚
just
したばっ
got
かだ
married,
ろ
right? Shouldn't you be with
俺
your
たちなん
wife?
かと飲んだくれてていいのか
漁師と飲んでくるって
I
言え
already
ば
told her I'd be
あいつも
drinking with you,
安
so
心して
she's
くれ
cool
るし
with it.
なぜか俺より
For some
も
reason,
お前の
she
ことを
trusts you more
信
than
用してるん
me.
だもんな
Fair.
日頃の行いの
Take a
差は
long hard look at the mirror, pal.
俺も真面目に
Hey,
生きてる
come
のに
on, I'm a family man now.
Friend B over there just sipping his drink, just like, yep.
Family, huh?
Oh.
Oh,
興味ある感じ
interested?
いや
No, not
Yes,
really.
でも
But I do envy
お前
that
の
close
ところを見てると
relationship you have with her.
羨ましいとは思う
See, that's a healthy
漁師
thing
は
to say.
結婚とかしないの
Why don't you get yourself hitched too?
今は興味
I'm
が
not
ない
interested right now.
モテる男は余裕だな。
Must be nice to keep your options open, Playboy. Hey, there are a ton of hot nurses angling for you.
俺は聞いた
It's
ことない
news to me.
まあ本人だしな。
Obviously. So how's your love life? Anyone special?
気になる。
いない
No,
今は
I've
仕
got
事
enough
も
on
プ
my
ライベ
plate
ート
with
も
my
忙
career
しい
and
し
personal life.
そんな余裕
I
がね
just
え
don't
って
have
いう
time.
か
相変わらず不器用なやつだな。
That's our Ryoshi. Always a bit of a mess.
でも
Can't
お前ら
pretend it
しい
doesn't
キャラしい
suit
な
you though.
今日はじゃん
Like that one time you dyed your hair black.
この溜まったストレス
Well,
発散だ
tonight we're getting wasted. Let's melt all that stress. Hey, waitress, I need another beer.
いや
No,
お前
I
は
think
早
what
く帰
you
れ
need is to go home. In the end,
Rude.
we drink until late into the night. Peachy says hi, chat, with a star.
Hello, Peachy. Oh boy, a star!
Did I read that? The next
No.
morning. I clicked back into the window and then it proceeded.
And then it auto-clicked. Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem.
Next morning. Dots. Lou was slightly hungover and got ready for work all the same.
Man, who turned on the sun?
うるせえ
Ugh, shut up. The doorbell sounded so much louder today.
Yeah, that's what a hangover does. It makes you have a very acute sense of hearing.
And when I opened the door, my headache intensified.
No, it's gonna be Rikyu.
Morning, Ryoshi.
Hi, Genesis. Hello, welcome on in.
Oh my god, hi!
I contemplated
Big fan.
I contemplated shutting the door and locking it. But she seemed to read my mind, because she quickly slipped in through the gap.
Here's your lunch.
With that, she handed me a paper bag. I'm doing good, how are you, Genesis?
いらね
No thanks.
I'll leave it here for you. You gotta work now, right? Gambatte.
Good luck.
Beautiful. Eating brunch?
Well, we've already established that she says the word and then the translation immediately after.
I know, but you didn't have to change your voice.
What do you mean? I always sound like this.
Goodness. What you having for brunch though, Genesis?
And can I have some?
She set the delivery on the table without letting me get a word in edgewise.
おい
Hey, Reikyu.
Hmm?
朝っぱら
What
か
the
ら
hell are you
人んちに
doing
来て
at my
どういう
house at the
了見だ
crack of dawn?
Bringing you lunch, obviously. Even though you haven't had
Good
breakfast
night.
yet.
I didn't ask for one.
Yeah, I know. I made an executive decision.
Beef stew with tomato sauce and veggies. You don't know how to name it in English. That's fair. Sounds interesting though.
I don't think it has a name in English.
Maybe not.
That just sounds like stew.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, the tomato sauce sounds interesting.
Would you like bread or a donut, Relix?
I would say bread, but they probably have the same amount of sugar content, so just give me a donut. Because
Okay.
donuts have more fat.
I have to scoot it over to you. Technology.
Ah! Donuts!
Ryoshi, you're almost 30. You need to start taking better care of yourself. I bet you always get takeout for lunch, don't you?
お前は
What are
俺の
you,
母
my
親だ
mom?
If you insist.
Whoa.
She fixed me with the smug smirk.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Man, everybody's asking that
You
question
know,
these
yeah.
days.
Not at the moment.
Good. Then I'm not stepping on any toes.
よくね
Except for mine. I clutched my head. I could no longer tell if the headache was just a hangover.
That's fair.
Oh, sorry. I gotta run. Wolf's waiting for me. I'll come back later for the dirty Tupperware. So just leave him in the sink or something.
おい
Hey, Reikyu. I called after her as she turned away.
Or, you could wash the Tupperware for her, Ryoshi. Take control of your life here, man.
What is it?
弁当
Thanks for making lunch.
ありがとな
Take care on your way to
気ぃつけ
class.
て行ってこい
See, this is why people like Ryoshi. He's cold, but like he appreciates the effort. He just will give you shit about it.
Yeah. Her eyes widened, suggesting I caught her off guard. Fucking. That yawn caught me off guard, damn. And then.
Will do. See you later.
With a smile, she dashed out. Once the storm had passed, I looked down at the packed lunch on the table.
弁当と
I
か
feel like a kid
い
again.
つぶりだ
She was right, of course. I always bought my lunch from the mini mart inside the hospital. That was,
Let's go.
but that was pretty normal for doctors, especially unmarried men.
Ryoshi's like, I'm gonna be like everybody else. I'm gonna buy my food from the mini mart like a normal person.
お昼ですか？
On your lunch break, Dr. Ryoshi?
はい
Yep.
あれ？お弁当。
Oh, that sounds like a guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. Is that a packed lunch?
Male nurse time.
Look, it's nurse and anime. I had to put the two together for 5 seconds.
It's okay. Already, someone had noticed. I froze.
彼女。
From your girlfriend?
違います
No.
漁師先生恋人い
Wait,
たんですか
what? Dr. Ryoshi has a girlfriend?
Oh no, the rumors.
妹
No,
が作ったん
my
です
sister made this.
妹さんか。
Your sister? That's so cute.
Is it?
そうですか
There's a grown man having his sister make lunch for him. I expected them to laugh at me, but apparently not.
They're probably expecting something like PB and J is cut in the shape of hearts or something like that.
As charming and as handsome as you are, I'm sure your sister must be smitten with you.
別に
I
そ
don't
んな
know
ことは
about that. But Red is just trying to think it wasn't so bad.
He opened it.
I opened it and froze yet again.
Wait. Why'd you close it?
外で食っ
I'm
て
gonna
きま
eat
す
outside. I tried to play it cool and escape, but to no avail.
Hey, what's going on here? Get a load of this! Dr. Ryoshi's lunch is like super adorable! I wanna see! Come on, Dr. Ryoshi!
The next thing I knew, I was surrounded.
Show them.
My only option was to give in.
Hell yeah.
Reluctantly, I opened my lunch once more.
Come on, CG.
Oh, wow!
これってキャラ弁
Isn't that what they call food art?
I didn't know how she did it, but she covered my food in hearts and cutesy animals and all that crap.
Yes.
She's amazing! As someone who's dabbled here and there, I can tell you that it takes a lot of time and effort.
愛がなくちゃできないってやつ
Made with the
か。
power of love, I take it.
She loves you very much, Dr. Ryoshi!
そんなことはないで
Don't
す
be
よ
silly. If anything, this was a flat-out prank. Guaranteed.
妹さんってどんな子なんで
What's
すか
your sister like anyway?
I wanted to end the conversation, but people just kept coming and coming.
かわいいお弁当だね。
Oh, cute lunch.
Hi there, Doctor! Apparently Dr. Ryoshi's sister made this for him.
But yes, are the sausages cut up like little octopi? Because that's adorable.
Maybe.
The one who looks like a model?
会ったことあるんですか
You've met her?
From there, they proceeded to drill me mercilessly for information about Reikyu.
Let's go.
He just wanted to eat his lunch, man.
He just want. Also, he had a hangover this morning. So
Yeah.
He's just not dealing with this shit.
That afternoon, Alistair arrived for a routine appointment.
学校生活はどうだ
How's it going at school?
何か問題
Any
はあるか
problems?
今のところは
None in
特にありません
particular thus far.
そうか
Gotcha.
ク
What
ラ
are
スメ
your
ートはどうだ
classmates like? Think you can
Not
get
gonna be
along
so
with them?
Annoying.
話しかけてきて
And
くれ
this
る
one
子
who
はい
likes to strike up conversations with me.
でも
But
話しか
to
けられ
be
ると
honest,
すぐに固まっ
it
てしまう
kinda
という
puts
か
me on guard.
何をしたら
I never knew exactly
どうしたらいいのか
what
が
to
よくわからな
or
くて
how to respond, I mean. A month had passed since Alistair enrolled, and evidently he was still having some trouble fitting in.
でも
But
思ったより
it's
は
actually
難
not
し
as
くない
bad as I thought it would be.
僕のクラスに
Nobody makes fun
僕を
of
から
me
かったり
or whispers
ひ
about
そ
me.
ひそと噂話をするような子はいないから
そうか
Good.
まあ
Well,
今はまだ
it could be hard
新
to
しい環境
adjust
に
to a
馴染
new
むことで大変だろうしな
so just take your time and do your
少しずつ
best.
慣れていけばいいさ
はい
Right.
勉強はどうだ
How's the coursework?
はかど
Are
って
you
るか
keeping up? No,
それは
No.
actually. For once, he seemed to brighten up.
今
And Wolf's been
狼
tutoring
に教
me.
えてもらっています。
狼に
He has.
はい。
Yeah.
I'm so glad we did Wolf's route first, because that would have been like such a bigger reveal in this route.
Yeah. Apparently, Wolf had found his own way to help Alistair.
狼は
Do you enjoy talking
話し
to
やすい
him?
か
はい。
Yeah,
そうか
good.
Huh, that's
新しい
gay.
友人ができたん
I'm
だ
glad
な
to hear you've made a new
よかっ
friend.
たな
Happy Pride, everybody.
At the word friend, Alistair seemed to hesitate. No surprise there, I suppose. As far as I knew, Alistair had never had a male friend his own age. Maybe he didn't recognize the budding connection between himself and Wolf as friendship. I was worried he might not be equipped to handle all the sudden life changes, but so far he seemed to be doing pretty okay. To survive in today's society, a support network was vital. I was prepared to end the appointment there, but then I remembered the incident at lunch.
な
Hey,
あお前の弁当は
Rick, you made lunch for
あ
you
いつが
too.
作ってるんだよな
No,
はい。
yeah.
どうだった
How was it? Huh? I mean,
どう
it
って
was
とて
delicious.
も美味しかったです。
Nothing abnormal detected in his reaction.
見た目は
How did it look?
Oh, here we go.
And looks wise? And everything was practically perfect, almost like it was store bought. And she made all of my favorites too.
それも僕の好きなものばっかりだったし。
Not this. I slumped my shoulders.
Oh, yeah, so, yeah, she did
わざわざ
prank
俺
him.
だけに手間の込んだ
I
嫌
knew
です
it. I was the only one she pranked.
That little shit, I love her.
いや
It's nothing.
なんでも
Don't worry about it.
お弁当なんてすごい久し
You
ぶり
know,
に
Alistair's gonna go home and be like, hey, Reiki, your brother brought up like the weirdest thing about his lunch, and then she's gonna go,
Probably. You know, it's been a long time since I went to school with a packed lunch.
昔
It reminds me of the picnic lunches my mom would make for our family.
作ってくれたっけな。
He grinned bashfully. I had only a vague understanding of his mother's personality, mostly secondhand information, but she sounded like a good person. Energetic and excitable, in touch with her inner child.
ああいうのって
It's gotta be really hard to make that stuff, isn't it?
らしいな
So I hear,
俺は
but I've never
作った
tried,
ことなんかわからねえ
so I
けど
wouldn't know.
yeah, you would first have to make yourself fucking dinner, Ryoshi. Instead of just ordering out, goddamn.
手間暇かけてるってのは
Still.
明らかだしな
It's obvious she put effort
愛
into
が
it,
なきゃでき
made
ないん
with
じ
the
ゃ
power
ない
of
か
love, yeah? No, just repeating what the nurses told me, but this seemed to give him pause. After a moment, he spoke.
彼女のこと
Should I do
いろい
more
ろと
to
手伝った
help
方が
her?
いいんでしょうか。
お前がそう
No,
思う
that's what you
のなら
want to do.
手伝った
I
らいい
say
んじゃ
go
ないか
for it.
でも僕は
But
何
I'm
も
so
できない
useless. What if I just make things worse?
気になるなら
In that case,
一度
you
声を
could
か
always
けてみる
ask
といい
first. But she'll probably say
多分喜ぶぞ。
yes.
料理ができ
If
な
you
くて
don't
も
know how to cook,
皿洗い
you
とか
could
いろい
always
ろ
do
ある
the
しな
dishes instead.
Anyone
そうです
can
ね。
cook.
Right.
今度
I'll ask her
声をか
about
けて
it.
みます。
Well, Gretel can make sweets, and he can cook normal dishes, but Reikyu's better at the normal dishes. Like
Yeah.
what we consider like meal dishes, not just desserts.
Mm-hmm. From there, I gave him a prescription refill and ended the appointment. On our way out, he asked me a question.
一つ聞きたいんですが、
Could I ask you
彼女
something?
って最初からあ
Has
あいう
Ricky
喋り
always
方でし
talked
た
like that?
No.
あ
Huh?
英
The
語混じり
code
の
switching, I mean.
あ
Oh, that. I thought back over my past conversations with her. Sure enough, I could remember her switching between Japanese and English here and there.
僕が最初に会った時
And I
は普
remember
通だ
her
った気
doing
がした
that
んです
back
け
when
ど
we first met.
どうだろうな。
Honestly, I'm
俺
not
もあい
sure.
つと会ったのは
I
久
haven't
しぶ
seen
りだ
her
か
in
ら
years
な。
until she moved back.
あいつは母
But
親
she
と
was
一緒に
living
海外で
overseas
暮
with
ら
her
していたし、
So I figure it's a
お
habit
か
she
しくはないん
developed
じゃねえ
there.
か。
そうですか
Right.
そう
I
ですよね
guess that makes sense. You nodded in understanding.
それにしても
You know,
家
I'm
族
amazed
な
you
の
all
に
decided to
離
live
れて
so
暮らし
far
てたって
apart.
すごいですね
うちは両親
No,
とも
our
忙し
parents
いか
are
らな。
busy people. Mom's got a
母親は
research
海外の
facility
研究室で
overseas.
働いていたし、
That keeps being bounced around
父
from
親
one
はあち
place
こ
to
ち
the
で引っ張りだ
next.
こだったし。
Surreptitiously, I snuck a glance at the clock. Our session was running over time, but it was my last appointment of the day. So I figured I'd keep chatting.
そういえば、
Come to think of it,
初めてかも
this
しれ
might
な
be
い
the
な。
first time we've all gathered together
今
in
み
one
たいに家
place.
族全員が揃うのは。
彼女もず
Was
っと
Ricky
一人ぼっ
always
ちだ
by
ったんです
herself
か
too? This reminded me of questions Snow White once asked me.
離れて
Are
寂し
you
かった
lonely? Living on your own?
ああ、
Yeah, she was. I gazed into his eyes as I spoke.
だから、
And that's why
お前がいて
I'm
くれ
glad
て
you're
よかった
around
よ。
for her now.
僕ですか
Me?
No
そう
pressure.
だ。
Yeah,
お前がい
you.
るおかげで、
With you.
あいつ
She
は毎
seems so
日が
happy,
とても充
so much
実して
happier and
楽し
more
そうに見える。
fulfilled. You gotta love when the therapy session is also for the therapist. It'd be that way sometimes.
そんなことは
No, that's not.
Well, you got to think like a lot of therapists got into therapy because they wanted to help people. So when they help people or they see people making improvements, that's cathartic for them.
True. He fell silent. How have we still not got another CG yet since fucking Black
Because it's
Hiroshi?
Ryoshi and they can't get this bitch to stand still for 5 seconds.
But like, man, last time it was like 4 hours, and now we're already like an hour and a half in, and still nothing. We still haven't encountered the first choice yet either.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah,
This-
like,
Oh my god, Ryoshi's route's gonna go so fast. Like, how much more do we got? Wait, Wolf's already introduced. We have probably a couple more therapy sessions with Alistair. We have Gretel coming out. We have the aftermath of Gretel coming out.
yeah. And then Alistair being hospitalized in a coma.
Yeah.
On Sunday, I woke to the realization that today was my first full day off in a long time.
Hey, congrats.
My job was to blame, of course. As a senior medical resident, it didn't matter if I was scheduled to take the day off. If a patient needed me, I went in. End of story. Turned out a busy career filled with late night overtime was far more draining than I realized. Thus, I decided to spend my rare day off catching up on all that missed sleep, or so I thought.
Having a nice day just to sleep. I love it.
But then someone mysterious opens the door.
I wonder who it is. Wolf.
Glump.
Wait.
Out of nowhere, I felt skin contact against my back. My fuzzy mind snapped awake.
お
What the
前、
hell are you doing
人
in
の
my
布団入っ
bed?
て何やってんだ。
Okay, that's very cute.
Uh-oh. Did I wake you? Dang it. I wanted it to be a surprise.
邪魔だから
You're in
ど
the
け。
way. Move.
Ow! Don't kick me, butthead!
After I kicked my sister out of my bed, I sat up.
Oh yes, I sleep fully
朝っ
clothed.
ぱらから何の
I
用だ
mean,
よ。
some people do. Spooky
I
has...
do it when I take a nap, but I don't like go to bed fully clothed. Like that just seems stupid.
Everyone's different, man. Nog, what do you want with me first thing in the damn morning?
Rise and shine, Ryoshi. It's nearly noon.
It is actually 9 p.m., Riku.
It is midnight here, so the opposite of noon.
Yeah.
そうか
Good to know. With that, I lay back down.
You're still tired?
It's my one day
今
off,
日は休みだ
alright?
からな
It's my one day off of the month. Fuck off.
I was awake, but the fatigue was still there.
Don't you think you should spend the day doing something fun for a change? You remember fun,
そう
right?
だよ
No, I don't.
Well, that's a problem.
I know. Let's go on a date.
は
What? Instantly, the drowsiness evaporated.
Reikyu, do you understand how problematic that statement is?
Why is this the first choice? God damn. We finally got
Guess
to an
I'll karate
option.
chopper.
I think... Oh no, I think it's the last one, if I recall correctly. I have to pull up the guide. I wasn't expecting to actually.
Hey, look on the bright side. We got that first choice, and oh boy, is it a doozy.
Yeah, man.
We finally get the choice, and it's, do you want to go on a date with your sister?
Okay, yeah, it is option 3. I did happen to remember that
Reminder, this is
correctly.
before Gretel shows up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so option 3.
I do like the other options, though. Guess I'll ask why. Guess I'll karate chop her.
Yeah, those are both good options.
Now we know the karate chopping, it just runs in the family.
Well, I feel like we already knew that.
Yeah, but now it's just like we're given an option to karate chop.
I sat up in bed inside in exasperation. Ugh. Go where exactly?
Huh? You're gonna take me somewhere?
お前が言ったん
It
だろ
was your idea,
で
remember?
どこに行き
So
たい
where the hell are we going?
I know, why is she so stupid?
When I repeated my question, she fell into thought.
I didn't think I'd get this far. Anywhere's fine.
何も考えてねえ
So you haven't
のかよ
planned a damn thing?
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd actually agree to it.
もうすぐ昼だろ
Well, it's almost noon.
どこか
Might as well
飯
go
でも
grab
食いに
lunch
行くか
somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yes!
Peachy right now, if she was here for this moment.
And so, I drove my sister into the city 2 hours away. New background.
Yo! I mean, they did go 2 miles away, so.
Yeah. 2 hours. I
Or
think.
sorry, 2 hours away.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Oh my god, I miss the city so much! Hey, Ryoshi, after we eat lunch, can we go shopping? I want to look at clothes.
好きにしろ
Suit yourself.
Ooh, I should get a suit. Yay!
I agree, Yoshi.
Hey, Sakia, what does a lazy tailor say?
Suit yourself.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we were just grabbing food, we didn't have to come all this way. And yet, here we were. But hey, perhaps it was a nice change of pace.
It's at least a nice change of scenery.
If only I was here with anyone else.
Oh!
Up ahead. Rank you came to a stop.
なんだよ。
What is it?
We better make sure we don't lose each other in the crowd. Hold my hand.
Cute.
Well, Sakyu, you got your 2 wishes. Do you want to make your 3rd before the genie disappears?
That's okay.
You're the first choice and the first CG. Let's go.
With that, she linked arms with me. Wipe that sickening smirk off your face.
No! Think we look like a couple now?
The second choice is here. Let's go.
You know what's worse is that option 2 here is for a CG variation. We have to keep with the first option for the rest.
Ah, fuck. Do you just want to do the no and we'll get the alteration that will reload?
Yeah. But I'm just saying, I'm sad that no isn't the correct one. Get off me.
Okay then. Wanna hold hands instead?
I contemplated smacking her, but it was hard to reach her with my free hand. We do not look like a couple, alright? I figured I might as well deny it, if only nominally.
You sure?
You still look 12.
Damn.
Out.
I knew I should have worn racy
Wait, 1 second. How do you say that word?
Lingerie?
No, the one before it.
Racy.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure, because I always thought it'd be like EY. For some reason.
That would be probably more like an actual, like, car race, if you wanted to make that into...
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, she could be a drag queen.
Ugh, I knew I should have worn racy lingerie like a real grown-up.
Christ, you're so dumb.
Jesus can't help this one, and you know it.
I mean...
Alright, now we reload.
Yep. Unfortunately, because I don't want to say yes.
But the pout was worth it.
Oh yeah, the pout was so good. I just wish that no was the correct response.
All the Reiki pouts are worth it.
I'm supposed to take in my sister's looks. A slender build, honey brown hair, and big red and blue eyes. Her appearance didn't resemble mine, but it was still every bit as unique. Maybe so.
I mean, people have always said we don't look related.
Yep.
Maybe if I do this...
She furrowed her brow. What are you doing?
She's trying to look like Ryoshi.
Yeah.
Try to have a grump face like you.
This is cute too.
Yeah. You're even dumber than I thought.
Quit calling me dumb.
Then quit being dumb.
That is definitely sibling energy right there.
Yeah.
Don't you feel lucky with a pretty girl on your arm?
Stop touching me. I didn't actually shake her off or anything, but I did start walking faster just to spite her.
You bully!
After a late lunch, as discussed, my sister dragged me around a bunch of stores with her.
Say, how about this?
She picked up a white dress and held it against herself. Sure, why not?
He's gonna say yes to everything.
Probably.
Okay, What about this one?
And this time, she held up a sky blue dress.
いいと思うぞ。
It looks good.
What? So you have no preference whatsoever?
まあ、
Not really.
そうだな。
No.
Ugh, this is exactly why you can't keep a girlfriend.
心配
For
さ
your
れなくても不
information,
自由
I
した
have
こと
plenty
ね
of
えし。
success with women.
Yeah, they definitely want to date you behind your back, and you just don't acknowledge their advances whatsoever. If you want to call that success, Ryoshi, we can call that success.
Grr,
で、
So,
買うの
you
か?
gonna buy them?
I'll buy them all. Nope.
And then, she put both dresses back. Was she just being stubborn? I checked the price tags. Both are perfectly affordable for a college student.
2着とも買ったら
Why
いい
don't
ん
you
じゃ
just
ねえ
get
の
both?
買ってや
Hell,
るぞ。
I'll buy them for you.
No, that's okay. I have my own spending money. Thanks, though. Oh, that store looks really cute.
Giddily, she ran off to another boutique.
Oh yes, giddily.
It's so cute.
Also, she's not. You gotta realize that she's not code switching here, because it's just her and Ryoshi, and nobody from quote unquote their town
Oh yeah,
can see them.
I didn't even think about that.
Isn't it? It really matches your aesthetic, too. You think so? Hey, Ryoshi, look! Isn't it adorable?
She beckoned me as I stood a short distance from the entrance.
俺を呼ぶ
Man, don't call me in. Annoyed, I reluctantly approached her.
Mm-hmm.
The store only sold women's clothes, and naturally, everyone there was female. I was clearly out of place here, but at the same time, I couldn't risk Reikyu drawing even more attention to herself. Even if it meant a guy like me had to walk into an ultra girly Lolita fashion store.
Do you think I could pull it off?
She held up a white dress with tons of frills.
似合う似合わないは置いとい
First,
て
let me ask,
お前
are you seriously planning to walk around town in that kind of getup?
Why not? Would it be weird?
変じゃねえけど
No, but you're gonna stand out even more than you already do. If I saw you wearing that, I'd avoid you like the plague.
I'll take it! Grr. Is this your boyfriend? Looking sharp. Let me guess, he's a magazine model.
Even better, he's a doctor.
Well, are you?
His annoyed expression.
Yeah, it's like this bitch.
I'm her brother.
兄弟です
What? Oh, really? Actually, now that I compare the two of you, you both have the same sort of vibe.
I
I
can't
don't
take
see it.
I can't take another minute of this crap.
俺は
Rikyu,
向
I'm
こ
gonna
う
go
の
take
噴水
5 at the
広場で
Fountain
休んで
Plaza.
Okie dokie.
He's going for a smoke break.
Hell yeah, he's going for a smoke break.
The plaza was packed full of shoppers. I attracted a ton of curious stares when I sat down, but I convinced myself it was preferable to standing in that store.
ったく
Good
なんでせっ
grief.
かくの
Why
休
should I
日
have
に
to
妹
waste
の
my
守り
one
なんて
day
し
off
なきゃなんねえ
babysitting
ん
my
だ
sister? I pulled out my cell phone. No new notifs.
休日らしい休日
Guess it's
ってい
been
う
a
のも
while since I
久し
spent
ぶ
a
り
day
か
off actually doing something. Shame I had to spend it slumped on a bench, playing on my phone while waiting for my sister to finish her shopping. Then, as I stared blankly at the date on my phone screen, I realized something.
そういえば
Now
あ
that I
いつの
think
誕
about
生日
it,
って
did I miss her birthday?
Oh
May,
no.
May 4th, wasn't it? But that was a month ago.
Oh no, Ryoshi.
遅いな
Man, she's
Not
taking her
yet.
sweet time. What's the holdup? Apparently she needed more time than I thought. I decided to call her phone.
Uh-oh.
Ryoshi, what's up?
おい
Where are you
おい
right now?
今どこにいる
Right now, third floor at a store called Palm Ricci.
I think it might just be Palm Beach, but I don't know.
Palm Reach?
分かった
Who knows?
そこで待ってろ
Stores are weird, man.
Yeah, especially when you bring in the fucking French.
Oh, God, fuck the French.
If only Peachy was here to be dismayed. Got it. Wait there. I'll come find you. Up on the third floor. I found her right away. What the hell is she doing? She was talking to some random guy.
すみません
Hi. Did you need something from us?
彼氏
Huh? Oh, are you her boyfriend? Set the record straight. No. Yes. I kind of want to say no.
That's the correct option.
Well, yeah, because it's a flirty guy. You don't say
Yeah.
yes. You like, especially in this context, like you'd never say, "Oh yeah, I'm just a friend," or "Oh, I'm just her brother." Like it's literally just like, "Oh, this guy's obviously trying to make a move. Let's just make sure that he knows that she's not available."
I feel like either way, like, the boyfriend route or older brother route is fair game for getting this guy to back off.
I don't know. Ryoshi's not exactly intimidating.
True.
Like if he was like a big
そうです
muscle beefhead, then yes.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
こいつに用がないな
If you
ら
don't need anything,
ですか
then we really need to get going. Come on,
行くぞ
Riku.
Oh, okay.
I grabbed her by the arm and walked off.
Plus, also, I feel like Ryoshi could make a judgment call like that. Like, hey, is this guy trying to flirt with my sister?
Yeah. Back at the Fountain Plaza, I turned to face her.
何もされなかっ
Did
た
that
か
guy try anything funny?
No, I'm okay. We were just talking, that's all.
She smiled like there was no danger whatsoever. This pissed me off.
Yeah, I would
誰か
too.
で構わず愛想振りまくなよ
You can't go
Ah,
around
yeah,
treating
text me,
everyone
shut up,
like... hang on. You can't go around treating everybody like your best friend. Tell them no thanks and keep walking.
Aw, you were worried about me.
一応な
Somewhat, yeah. You attract a lot of
that's enough.
attention.
Good, that's her goal. Like this bitch is like, I want to attract attention
Mhm.
off of the guy that I've fallen in love with.
Like, you're one to talk.
I started to snap back, but stopped. If I kept nagging her, I would go from brother to father.
もう面倒だから俺に
I don't want any more hassle, so just stay close to me. I bent my arm so she could link with it.
Okay.
She sprang onto my arm with a little bounce.
Cute.
気持ち悪い
Quit doing
笑い
that
方
weird
すんな
laugh.
Aw, come on.
Swear to God, I'll wipe that smirk off your damn face.
で何買ったん
So,
だ
what'd you buy?
Lingerie.
As I steered her toward the exit, I casually changed the subject.
Nothing, actually. I changed my mind.
お前
Isn't there anything on your wish list?
Wish list, huh? Let me think. A pasta maker?
Yoshi's face.
Oh, they're so expensive.
Oh, I know. A ring.
うん
Ask your boyfriend
彼氏
for
に買って
that.
もらえよ
don't have one.
だろうな。
Didn't think so.
てか、
Why a
指輪
ring
なんてなんで
anyway?
欲しいんだ？
I don't know. I saw someone at the accessory store, so I just kind of tossed it out there.
I followed her gaze to an accessory boutique that was popular when I was in college.
I don't really have anything on my wish list, honestly. Why do you ask?
Cause you missed your birthday.
No reason.
Oh, really? What about you? Not gonna buy anything? Or do you need me to pick out some stuff for you?
いらね
No thanks.
Oh,
Suddenly, she stopped in her tracks.
え。あ？
What?
I just thought of something I want. A souvenir for Alistair.
At this, I chuckled in spite of myself. Then let's go find something.
Yeah. Now we're working with that doctor budget, baby. Hell yeah.
Okay.
We left the fashion retail building and moved to the deli section of a famous department store.
Oh my god, we have so many new CGs. It's like we've got dropped into a new game completely.
I really want to get him some sort of city souvenir. Maybe a poster or a keychain.
What is he, a
え。
tourist?
歌詞にしとけよ。
Just stick to something edible.
I agree. You don't need all that extra shit in your life.
Okay. Oh, this potato salad looks so yummy.
Look how happy she is for potato salad.
Right?
This is how everybody should be for potato salad.
She scanned the shelves eagerly. At this rate, we're gonna be here all day.
Hell yeah, bitch. That's the whole point.
Glancing around, I noticed most of the customers were older folks and families. At least I wouldn't have to worry about anyone making moves on my sister.
おい、
Hey, Rikyu.
Hmm?
お前。
Stay in this
ここでちょ
section
っと見て
for
ろ
a sec. I'll be right back.
Where are you going? I'll come with you.
いや、いい。
I'll only take a minute.
すぐ戻る。
Just stay here.
誰かに声か
Don't
け
go
られても
wandering
つい
off
てい
with
くな
any
よ。
strangers, alright?
何か
If you need me,
すぐ
call
俺
my
に連
cell.
絡しろ。
Ugh, I'm not a child, Ryoshi.
ガキだろ。
You tell yourself
少な
that.
くとも俺に
If
と
you
って
ask
は
me,
ガキな
you're
ん
a
だよ。
fetus.
Okay, whatever. Baby Reiki will be right here when you get back.
I walked upstairs and checked my location on the directory board.
さて、
Alright,
どう
now
する
what?
か。
I need to take
Smoke break.
I need to take care of business before Ricky suspected something was up.
あいつ、
That would make her
何なら喜
happy.
ぶんだ。
Ah,
Well, I did not look at the guide, but I'm gonna say accessory.
yes.
Because she talked about it already earlier.
Yeah. And so, there I was at the trendy accessory store. The brand was a little high-end for an ordinary birthday gift, but hey, I can consider it the past 10 years worth of birthdays lumped into one.
Hell yeah. Gotta do that bulk shopping.
Best of all, I didn't feel awkward shopping here as a guy.
何かお探しですか？
What stores do you have to go to where you're not a guy, Ryoshi?
I mean, if he had to go back into the Lolita store, he'd probably perish.
Oh, or the lingerie store?
Yeah.
Walking down the women's healthcare section.
Imagine Roshi and Victoria's Secret.
just like holding them up, just like, would you like this?
Is this even her size?
for anything specific?
はい。
I am.
指輪のプレゼントですか？
Might I suggest a ring as a gift?
あ
No,
あ。いや、
I think that's a
さ
bit
すがに
much.
指輪は。
The clerk kind of assumed I was here to buy something from her girlfriend.
Oh, aren't you?
But then again, that was probably true for 99% of the guys who walked in here.
I mean, yeah, that's a fair assumption.
I was thinking maybe a necklace.
なるほど。
Ah, I
ご予
see.
算はおいくらぐ
May
らい
I
でしょう
ask
か？
what your budget is?
If he just goes, doctor.
10万
Let's say 1,000 max.
Yeah.
I think
He
that
didn't do
says
the
doctor.
doctor flex.
I think the answer still kind of says doctor though.
Yeah, 1,000 max. That's a pretty decent budget. I'm not sure for like high-end accessories, but that's still a pretty decent budget.
For a necklace, that's a lot.
Yeah. For a ring, not so much.
彼
For a
女さんは
necklace, hell
綺麗
yeah.
系ですか？可愛い系ですか？
So, would you describe her as elegant or cute?
どちらかという
If
と
I had to choose, I'd say.
Gun to my head.
かと。
こちらのゴールドの
Then
ハ
how
ート
about
モ
this
チーフ
gold
なんて
heart
いかがでしょう？
pendant? It's one of her
とても人
best
気があります
sellers.
よ。
ハ
The
ート
heart
はちょ
shape
っ
is a
と。
bit much.
では、こちらの
Okay,
ワン
then.
ポイントはいかがで
How
しょう？
about our other
シンプ
pendants?
ルなものがお
Many
好き
people
な方
prefer
は
these simpler
こちらをお選び
designs.
になることが
You know
多
what
い
would
ですか？
help Roshi out right now? Telling the saleswoman that he's shopping for his sister.
True. If he's like, it's for my sister, she'd be like, oh, right, sorry.
She'd switch gears, and then I was like, okay, then this stuff maybe.
Because, well, he like it's the same thing with like him. He needs to get information to better help a patient. Salespeople have to get information to better help the sales, like
Exactly.
the customer.
Mhm.
So
I peered into the display case, but nothing stood out to me. Simpler design suited my personal taste, but didn't strike me as Riku's aesthetic. My gaze wandered until eventually, my eyes landed on one specific accessory.
あこ
What
の
about that
雪の
snowflake
結晶
there?
は
oh, he's still picking for his taste there.
季節は外れてしまいますが、とても人気
Well,
のある
it's
モチ
out
ー
of
フ
the
ですよ。
season here in the summertime, but it's still a great choice in my opinion. A tried and true classic.
じゃ
I think
あ
I'll
これ
go
をお
with
願い
that.
します
あり
He's
がとう
buying
ご
it
ざ
for
い
him
ます。
because it reminds him
プ
of
レゼン
Snow
ト用
White.
にお包みしておきますね。
Thank you very much. I'll go ahead and wrap it up for you.
お願いします
Please do.
Hi, how are you? Looking for anything today?
遅くなったな
No, I don't know.
Internal screaming.
Sorry I took so long.
No worries. What'd you get?
Holy shit. Fucking fireworks, the fuck?
Welcome to America, bitch.
I hate people.
We're gonna blow up the sky. The
Hold
sky
on.
is America's enemy every July.
Here. As soon as we met up, I handed her the emerald green shopping bag.
It's for me?
遅くなったが
Happy belated
誕生
birthday.
日プレゼントだ
Her eyes slowly grew wider and wider.
So that's why you were asking about my wish list.
Basically.
まあな
Oh yeah, they were going to spooky. Like you're literally shooting a bunch of fuel into space. Like
Elon Musk fucks things up? No, never.
what destroys the ozone completely by doing the thing that humans have been doing for millennium? Wow. Well, actually, Industrial Revolution, but still,
Yeah.
it's been a while.
You should have just said so. Can I open it?
あ
Sure.
No.
We moved off to the side, where Reiki slowly untied the white ribbon affixed to the matching green box.
Oh, why what might be inside?
But we basically just fixed the ozone from all the aerosol products. No, that's destroying the air zone, Spooky, just on a very small scale.
Wow, a snowflake! It's so pretty! Wait, but this must have been crazy expensive.
ま
It wasn't
多少
cheap.
はな
I'll tell you that.
今ま
If
で
you want to
一度
know
も
why
プレゼントを
aerosols
送
are
ったこと
bad,
が
look
なか
at
ったからな
Venus.
これはその
But
分も
hey,
含まれてい
I
る
never bought you anything for your birthday before. I'm just catching up.
I guess so.
指輪は将
If you
来
still want a
彼氏に
ring,
買ってもら
well,
え
you're gonna have to get one from your boyfriend. She looked at me in surprise. Then slowly, a wicked grin spread across her face.
What if I never find a man?
Buy your own damn ring.
Then get it from your
その時は
girlfriend.
考えてやるよ
Then I'll reconsider.
Thanks. I'll always treasure this gift.
あ
Cool. At least she liked it.
Why do you put it on me?
あ後ろ向いてろ
Turn around real quick.
Isn't she wearing like a heart-shaped necklace right now?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
She spun on her heel. I moved her hair out of the way, then collapsed the necklace around her neck.
ほらよ
There you go.
That was fast.
Is there a
何
problem?
かおかしいか
I didn't know you were so experienced with this kind of thing.
It's just a claw hook. At
He has a
most.
necklace. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
like what? Very cute. Why does it feel like she's judging me?
悪いか
And your point?
Forget it. So, does it look good on me?
She turned back to face me. The tiny snowflake gleamed against her chest. Not too simplistic, but not too lovey-dovey. The perfect choice.
似合うと思ったか
Obviously.
らそれにした
That's
んだ
why I
よ
bought it.
Ugh, now I really want a cute outfit to go with it. Is it too late to go back to the mall?
好きにしろ
Suit yourself.
Yay!
She does all this teasing of Ryoshi only to go fuck Alistair's wizard later. Look, she is just playing the long game here, okay?
By the time we got home, it was late at night.
おい
Hey,
起きろ
wake up. We're
家
here.
着いたぞ
I'm sleepy.
I reached over from the driver's seat and shook her shoulder, but she refused to wake.
眠いじゃねえ
If you're sleepy,
Yeah,
then
you
get your
see,
ass in the
it's
house and
dumb.
go to bed. Christ. What am I going to do with you? I hopped out of the car, walked around, and opened the passenger door.
ちょっと
Oopsie daisy. Then I scooped her into my arms and carried her into the house. No. You. Inside, Alistair came to greet us.
あ、
No,
漁師さん
hi, Roshi.
お帰りなさい
Welcome home.
彼女
What
どうしたんです
happened?
疲れて寝て
She got tired and fell
とりあ
asleep.
えず
That's all.
こいつの部屋
I'm
まで
gonna
運ぼう
carry
と
her
思っ
up
て
to her
な
room.
そうなんですか
Gotcha.
あ
I'll
荷物
carry the
持ちます
bags.
悪いな
Thanks. He took the bags from my hand, then glanced from me to my sister. You know.
あ
What?
あいえ
No,
す
nothing.
ごく
Just
仲がいいんだなって
you two sure are close. movie.
そうか
I mean, physically, quite literally, yes.
Mm-hmm.
はい。
Yeah.
アリス
I've
の
never
こんな
seen her
無防備
look
な
so
姿
vulnerable before.
初めて見た気が
That's
す
because
る
you gotta give, buddy. You can't just expect things to happen. You gotta give a little something.
あ、
No,
えっと、
I mean,
いつも
she's
しっか
usually
りし
so
てるイメージ
tough and untouchable, you know?
No.
しっかりしてる
Tough
か
and untouchable.
俺はそんな
I
イメ
feel
ー
like
ジ
I'm
ね
gonna
えけ
have
ど
to
な
disagree with that.
As you should, Ryoshi.
At a glance, Riku seemed perfect, but that was her external facade. I'd always thought I was the only one who could see past it.
Oh.
うん
Huh.
あいつ
The hell's he doing
俺
in
の
front
家
of
の
my
前で何やっ
house?
てんだ
No loitering.
When I got home from work, I saw Wolf of all people standing outside my apartment. I didn't remember ever giving him my address. Didn't he and Riku walk to school together every day? I could have just passed the message through her, yet he chose not to, which meant it was probably about her.
来た
Oh!
漁師さん
There you are! Ryoshi!
As soon as our eyes met, he waved at me. I decided to tease him a little.
As you should.
あもしもし
Hello, police.
警察
The
です
suspicious individual standing outside my
家の前に不
house.
審者が
あやめて
Ah,
俺っすよ
stop!
俺
It's me! Wolf!
なんでお
Well,
前が俺
what
の
are
家
you
の前にい
doing
るんだ
outside
よ
my house?
ちょっとお話できたらいい
I
な
just
と思っ
kind of wanted to
て
chat for a bit.
家の
Oh,
朝
and I found out
ア
where
リスちゃ
you
んがお
live
弁
when
当
me
を
and
届けてたの
Alizu
を
came
見
by
て
to
知りまし
deliver
た
you lunch.
あいつは
Where is she?
今日は俺一人っす
It's just me this time.
Now, a wild Aeon has appeared and claimed first.
Aeon, welcome
Aeon.
in.
How's it going, Aeon? What is that badge? Raging Wolfhelm?
Hmm?
This badge was earned for watching Elden Ring during the initial shadow of the Erd Tree expansion launch. Interesting.
Oh, that's cute.
You're sleepy? That sounds about right.
Go to
Normally on
sleep.
things. Yeah, go eat.
Go eat. What are you doing here?
Getting my things. There you go. Wow to you too, Aeon. I was now 99% sure my hunch was right. You're here to lurk, have a good lurk, have good eeps.
Lurking is free, guys. Remember that.
とりあえず入れ
Well, come in. I inserted the keycard and opened the door for him.
やったー
Yes!
How'd you know you were looking? I don't know, man. I don't think
Maybe it's because we all have to eat at some point.
I did say eeps, yes. However, if you're hungry, go eat food, then go eat.
Shut up, Spooky. I'm not even dignifying that by reading it. No. You're on Twitch. You already have that figured out. Is all I'm saying.
Fair.
You're probably using it for other means too.
Did you say yes as Wolf already?
Yes!
I did.
Okay.
おおここが漁師さんの
Whoa!
部屋
Your apartment's so cool!
やっぱ大人って
It's
感じ
Mature and stuff.
コーヒーでい
You
いか
good with coffee?
はい
Ryoshi, it's late at night.
Sure.
ありがとうございます
Thanks, man.
I set the mug on the table and sat down across from him.
で
So,
突然俺
what
の家に
business
来て
brings you all
何
the
だよ
way here with no notice?
ねえ漁師さん、俺ちゃ
Listen,
んとあっちゃん
Ryoshi.
と向き合えてるか
I'm
な。
not sure I'm treating Blondie the way I oughta.
時々思うんすよ。
Sometimes this voice in my head asks me
てほしくて
if
嘘つい
maybe
てるん
he's
じゃ
just
ねえかって。
lying for attention.
もちろん嘘をついてるようには思えないし、
He doesn't
俺もそう
seem
信
like
じてる
he's
けど。
lying, and I believe what he
やっぱ
says, but
心
I
のど
guess
こかで
part of me
非
thinks
現
it's
実だなっ
just
て
too
思っちゃうんですよ
unrealistic.
ね。アリスちゃんは疑うこともなく信じきってるし。
Plus, Ally Sue believes him without a single doubt.
As it turned out, Wolf's struggle involved Alistair, not Riku. He seemed to feel guilt.
Now, while we recover from Ryoshi being wrong,
He seemed to feel guilty for doubting a friend, but personally, I thought it was healthy. Compassion and blind faith were two different things.
Oh, yeah,
Stop
doubt
with the
is-
fireworks. Those are so close. What the actual fuck?
are they firing them at your windows?
Not that close, but like still way closer than it should be, especially when there's signage across the city saying, "Hey, no fireworks." Like,
Oh right, you're on the part of the country that's prone to wildfires.
yeah.
Yeah, they have strict firework ordinances out there.
I hate people. That's all.
People are dumb.
What were we saying before the fucking fireworks happened?
That doubt in a relationship is healthy,
Yes.
because blind loyalty is the worst.
Too much doubt is unhealthy, though. Doubt in
The right
moderation.
amount of doubt is fine.
Doubt in moderation.
Yeah, doubt in moderation. Like, you can say, like, oh, are they lying to me? But, like, you know, still kind of trust them, you know?
Yeah. A reasonable amount of doubt as a
A
trait.
reasonable amount of doubt, yes. Then whatever the fuck Wolf is doing.
Yeah. Fireworks are a culture war thing at this point. In a weird way, the signs and stuff only encourage the people setting off illegal fireworks to do it more. They could also just don't. Like, fireworks are pretty and all, but they could also just don't. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could just realize that the laws are like the ordinances are in place for a reason, aka we don't start another wildfire.
Yeah. Also, there's just so many things wrong with fireworks, just generally speaking. But that's a topic for maybe the 4th of July.
Yeah. Man, they start them early then.
Yeah, like, it's still June, man.
Like I'm used to setting off fireworks on my birthday, but no.
Yeah, your birthday's the day before the 4th, so that's fair.
Yeah, no.
Your birthday's Wednesday. Your birthday's approaching. How do you feel?
Oh yeah. I feel you're older.
Yeah, that sounds about right. They never
I feel
stopped.
old.
They definitely stopped from last year's spooky.
I was gonna say you had fireworks in the middle of winter.
Probably. Because 4th of July. Not 4th of July. New Year's.
There you go. Probably because 4th of July. Wait.
I was thinking of the other fireworks one, but I said the one that's approaching instead. Anyways, if anything, my sister's unconditional acceptance was the more problematic approach.
てか、アリスちゃんって確かに基本スペックめっちゃ高いっす
Off
けど、
topic.
言うほどコミュ力があ
Off
るタイプ
topic.
じゃないっす
But
よ
you
ね。
know, despite how blah 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 blah. Off topic. But you know, despite how all around talented Ally Sue is, she's not that great of communication, is she?
いや、
I knew I could get it.
なんていうか、あっちゃんが絡むと途端に低下するというか。
I mean, she's not bad at it, but like whenever Blondie's involved, it's something flies out the window. Like the other day at school. Ah!
Okay, with that, you're right, spooky, but
話してみろ
go on. Let's hear it. After an awkward silence, he continued.
アリスちゃん、明るくて可愛
Well,
いから
she's
クラスでも人気あ
outgoing
るん
and
ですけど、
beautiful, so
ちょっと
she's
付
mega
き合いが悪い
popular,
ところがあって、
but she's kind of
そ
standoffish
こがど
too,
うかなっ
and
て。
it makes me worry.
帰りとか誰に誘われても断って、
Like, if
さっさ
people
とあっち
invite
ゃん
her
の
to
学
hang
校
out
に
after
向かっちゃう
class,
し、
she always shoots them down so she can go see Blondie.
今日もたまたま聞いたんすけど、
And
クラス
today,
の女子
a
がアリ
group
ス
of
ちゃんの
girls
ため
tried
に
to
歓
throw
迎
her a
会を
welcome
開こ
party.
うと予定
She
聞いてる
told
の
them
に、
she can't go
土
because
日
she is
も
busy
全部都合
every
が悪いって
day.
断っちゃうし、あれじゃあいくらな
At
んで
this
も
point,
他の子た
I
ちも
just feel
かわい
bad
そう
for
っ
the
て
people
い
who
う
try
か、
to get to know her.
みんなアリスちゃんと仲良くしたいん
They
です
all
よ。
just want to be friends with
で
her.
も
But it's
ア
like
リス
she
ちゃん
has
本
these
人が壁を
walls
作っ
up.
てるというか、
そうか。
I see.
今はいいかもしんねえっすけど、その
Like,
うち
it's
何
okay
か
for
言
right
われたり
now,
するか
but
も。
sooner or later someone's gonna get mad
女の
about
子っ
it.
てそういうの
Girls
気に
care
する
about that
し。
sort of stuff, you know?
は
Ah,
あ、俺が同
if
じク
only I
ラ
was
ス
in
だ
the
ったら
same
な。
class with her.
男のお前と
I
仲
only
良く
got
し
the
てれ
wrong
ば浮
idea
くだ
if
ろ。
they see you two together.
お
Then
前なら
again,
大丈
it's
夫
just
か。
you.
誰とでも仲いいっすからね、俺。
Yeah, I'm friends with practically the whole school.
Evidently, Wolf had noticed Reiki's unhealthy tendencies.
Good for him.
What package are you crinkling over there?
It's my card book.
I see you.
Why? What'd you
別
think
に
it
アリス
was?
ちゃんがいいならそれでいい
Honestly,
のか
knowing
も
you
しん
could
ないっ
have
すけど、
easily been a snack of
そ
some
れをしたら
kind.
I mean, you're not wrong. I've done that.
も
I've done
Mhm.
that move on stream before.
I mean, I'm not trying to run her life or anything like that. But if Blondie knew what that she was doing that, he'd feel really guilty.
そうだ
Yeah.
な。いつか
I hope they don't drag each
その
other
態度しな
down.
きゃいいけどな。
Drag them together down.
Before I could stop myself, I let my honest feelings slip.
お前、
Did you eat
今日夕
dinner?
飯は
まだ
Not yet.
なら
Wanna
何か
grab
食べるか
something? We could order
出前でも
takeout
いい
or
し
go drive
車
somewhere.
出してもいいし。
Actually, I prefer home cooking.
マジっすか？じゃあ
For
俺、フ
reals?
ァミレスがいいっす。
Bro, let's go to a
Steak
diner.
食べたい。
I want steak.
わかった。
Got it.
外
Go
で
wait
待っとけ
outside for me. Now Roshi's going on a date with Wolf.
Hell yeah.
Ricky was willing to sacrifice her whole life to serve Alistair's needs.
Well, that's not healthy.
It reminded me of my advisor, who once said that Alistair might need unconditional love.
おい、
Very
Too
cute.
much.
Oh, hey, Ryoshi, what's... Whoa!
As soon as I saw her, I set my empty lunchbox on her head.
毎回毎
Quit
回
pranking me every
俺に
single
嫌がらせ
time.
するのはやめろ。
She did it again.
What? You didn't like it? I planned the whole menu with your health in mind.
Admittedly, despite the cutesy crap, the food itself was good.
作って
If
く
you're
るな
gonna cook for me,
せめて
at least
キャラ
stop
弁
with
は
the
やめ
food
ろ。
art.
Wakata! Got it! So what's up?
お前たちの様子を
Just
見
came
んな
back to check on you two.
父さんと母さんは
Where's mom and dad?
Business trip? They said they won't be home until late, if at all.
Before I could respond, she shook her head.
There's nothing to worry about. I've got it all covered.
So she claimed. But was it appropriate to let the two of them live together unsupervised?
Yes, because we'll get funny anime moments.
I contemplated calling my parents to ask, but before I could,
アリス、煮立った
Hey,
から止めたけど
Arisu, it started
次は何
boiling,
を
so
す
I
ればいい
turned
か
off the heat. What do I do next?
Aw, our boy's trying to learn how to cook.
Alistair peeked out from the kitchen.
Oh, I'll take care of it. Thank you.
あれ
What the?
漁師先生
Dr. Ryoshi.
We were just in the middle of cooking dinner together. Want to stay and have some?
He already ate.
Sure.
But he already
大丈夫だ
ate.
と思うんですが
I think I did it right, but...
す
Well,
みません
apologies in advance if not.
It's cooking. As long as you didn't completely destroy it, it's usually fine.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you didn't undercook it or overcook it, it's usually fine.
Or somehow slipped poison in there by accident.
You know, as a treat.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, poison. Funny aftertaste.
It'll be fine, okay?
うん
Okay. Despite my concerns and wolves, the relationship steadily deepened. After summer came autumn. Alistair adjusted to his new life, and with his two new friends, he seemed to regain his emotional stability. I feared he and Reikyu might develop a codependency, but for now, the relationship was beneficial. However, the start of the new school term brought more change into his life.
Gretel.
突然呼び出してすまんな。
Sorry for the short notice.
いえ、
No, it's
大丈
okay.
夫です。それで、
So, what can I do for
今日
you
は何のご用で
today?
すか？
It's been a long time since my father and I had a one-on-one conversation. Our relationship had improved in recent years, but there was still a palpable tension whenever we came face to face.
そろそろ向こうに戻ろ
I
うと
think
思
it's
う。
about time your mother and I went back home.
He announced in a solemn voice.
え？
What?
半年も過ぎて
Eh?
彼もだいぶ落ち着いてきた。
It's been 6 months now, and Alistair settled in.
最近では人格交代する回数
He hasn't been switching personalities much at all lately.
あの子との相性もいいみたいだし。
Plus, he and Reikyu seem to have hit it off, so it's clear to me that this is going to work out fine. Yeah, it sure is, buddy.
ここには漁師もいるし、私た
With
ち
you
が
around,
いいん
we
じゃない
scarcely feel the need to stay.
もちろん今まで通り金銭的な援助はする
But we will, of course, continue supporting the household financially.
それに長期の休みが取れた時はなるべ
And
く
whenever we
うち
get
に
some
来るよ
time
うに
off,
しよう
we'll be sure to spend it here. So that was a fucking lie.
So
ア
you're
リス
just
テア
going
に対
to
する責
abandon
任を
him?
放棄するということ
Hell
です
yeah,
か？
motherfucker.
I barely suppressed my emotions. My father averted his eyes and sighed.
私たちができるのはここ
I
まで
feel
だ
we've
と
done the most we can.
私たちは家族である前に
We're a family, yes, but first and foremost, we are doctors.
お前も分かってるとは思う
And
が
being a doctor sometimes
急な
means
呼び出し
urgent
も多い仕
summons.
事だ。
As I'm sure you know,
半年間この生活を続
we
けて
stuck
き
it
た
up for 6 months,
や
but
はり
decided we
こ
can't
れ以上
afford to
厳しい
stay
と
any
判断した
longer.
ですが
Didn't you
それは
agree
最
to
初から
commit
承
when
知の
you
上で
adopted him?
彼の後見人になったのでは。ああ、だからこ
Yes,
そ
we did,
最初は
which is
二
why
人
we
を
originally
向こうに連れ
considered
て帰る
taking
こと
him
も
and
考え
Reiki
た。
home with us.
だが、それだと
Now that
生活
Alistair's
周囲の
finally
環境に
settled
馴
in,
染み始めてる
moving
アリス
him
テ
might only cause more
余計
undue
な心的不
anxiety.
安を与えてしまうかもしれない
True.
Yeah.
とあの子が言っていた。
According to Reikyu, anyway.
あいつが
She said that.
この話を持ち出したとき、あの子は笑顔で
And
私
when
た
we
ちを
floated the
後押しして
idea,
くれた
she smiled and encouraged us to go back to work. Oh no.
Mm,
私たちは
Reikyu
うまく
pulling
や
the
るから
strings again.
お
Fuck
父さんた
her.
ちは自分たちのこと
Fuck
を
this
優
bitch.
先してと
Said they'd be fine on their own and told us to prioritize our careers. She wanted you out of the house, buddy.
yeah.
あの子は昔から自制心が強く
She's always been the responsible, disciplined type. Doesn't mean she could raise a person, an entire person by herself.
Yeah.
She doesn't need us.
I was disappointed that my parents were once again choosing to neglect their familial duties, but I wasn't devastated. It was a miracle they agreed to stay at the summer home and endure the 2-hour commute to work for as long as they did.
True. 2-hour commutes are fucking brutal, man.
Yeah. Ultimately, I lacked the power to stop them.
本当にいいんだな。
You sure you'll be okay?
I'll be fine. If I need anything, I can always ask Ryoshi. I can handle the cooking and cleaning all on my own. And you know I'm on top of my schoolwork too.
そうか。そうだな。
We're right. I suppose so.
よし。
Ryoshi,
二人のことをよろしく頼む。
please look after these two.
はい。
Of course.
何かあったら連絡するように。
If anything
なるべ
happens,
くすぐ
get
に
in
駆けつ
touch.
けるようにす
I'll
る。
try to come home as fast as I can.
Okay.
じゃ
I'll go see them
あ
off.
送ってくる。
Great. Thanks.
On the day my parents left, Riku never once stopped smiling.
Yeah, no shit. Her plan went off without a hitch.
The car was idling out front. I walked up and opened the rear passenger door.
どうぞ。
Hop on in.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
My father started to climb in, but stopped. Dad.
お父さん。
His gaze lingered on the summer home.
いや、寂しいものだと。
Gonna miss this place. That's all.
あの子は私たちがいなくなっても。
But she didn't shed a single tear for us.
それは。
I mean,
分かっている。
I know.
私たちが悪いんだ。
I know. It's our fault.
I couldn't argue with that. Growing up with absentee parents, it was only natural that Ricky had no real interest in family. She knew better than to get her hopes up.
それでも彼らは未成年だ。この先、大人が必要な時も来
They
る
may
だ
be of age, but they're still just kids. Sooner or later, they'll need a helping hand.
その時は、どんな手を使っても、
And when that time
お前
comes,
たちを守ろ
I'll do everything in my power to protect you all.
A few days after her parents left, I found Wolf waiting for me outside my house after work.
あ、漁師先生、こんばんは。
Oh, Dr. Ryoshi. What's up, my dude?
う。またお前
Not
か。
you again.
Look, you gave him steak, he came back for more. Like, that's... What do you expect from Stray Dogs?
Like last time, I invited him inside and served him a cup of coffee.
ほらよ。
There you go.
で、
So,
何の用だ
what do you want?
アリスちゃんの両親が都会に戻って
Your parents went back to the big city, and now Alice, Sue, and Blondie are all alone?
って聞いたんすけど
Is it true?
あ
Yeah,
あ、
sure
そう
is.
だな。
Wow, lucky!
いろいろやばくないっすか
Aren't you worried about them living together? No supervision! Think of all the shenanigans they could get up to!
Oh boy, shenanigans.
Oh boy, shenanigans. And Wolf would know all about shenanigans.
Forget the staircase to adulthood! They can skip all the bases and go straight for a home run! I mean, why didn't you put a stop to it?
あ
God, will you quit screaming?
No!
Inflexively, I covered my ears. I knew Wolf had a thing for my sister, but I didn't need him reporting to me about every little trifle. It was a psychiatrist, not a romance hotline. It was beyond my power, alright. I tried to convince my parents, but it didn't work.
How come? Don't you think he might have tried to put his beef in her oven if you know what I... Ouch!
I meant to ignore it, but my body lashed out on autopilot. I don't really care if they date. Not like they're blood related. Wolf pursed his lips bitterly. Honestly, kid, what is it you see in her?
I mean, she's cute, sexy, sweet, and a good cook. She's the whole package.
Aww.
I take it you don't care. Aren't you worried about a guy like me hanging all over your baby sis?
You? Not worried.
I feel like I just got benched at halftime.
He melodramatically clutched his chest with both hands. And that's not what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
The self-disciplined type. You never hurt somebody willy-nilly.
So you trust me?
If I didn't, I wouldn't speak to you in confidence, now would I? Not that I told him everything, of course. He was Alistair's friend, and a member of his support network, but he wasn't family. Still, the fact remained that I trusted him to some degree.
Oh, wow!
He sounded relieved to hear it. Besides, you actually pay a lot of attention to other people.
Think I'd make a good doctor?
Maybe so. Do you want to be a doctor?
Well, I'm thinking about it.
He smiled shyly. It's hard work, I'm warning you.
I know. So for now, I'll start by keeping my grades up high. Were you around my age when you first decided to go into the medical field?
More or less. But I wasn't as motivated about it as you seem to be.
Oh? Whoa, that's kind of surprising.
I come from a long line of doctors, so I just sort of assumed by default, even though no one outright told me to.
How do you feel now that you made it?
Well, it's hard work, but I think I made the right choice.
Right? I mean, it's like your calling.
Yes, you think so?
You're actually super passionate and caring, you know? Not just towards Alistair and Ali Sue too. Oh, but not just towards Alistair, but Ali Sue too. You never abandoned them. You're even nice enough to waste your time on a clown like me.
He shot me a playful wink. Not long after that conversation, however, an unexpected incident took place.
Called Gretel.
That day, I had just finished my afternoon appointments and I was exhausted. But as usual, I still had a ton of work to do. Right as I turned on my cell phone, however, I got a message from Reikyu. And the second I clocked out from work, I made a beeline to her location. Hey, Reikyu, what happened?
I don't know. We came home like always, started prepping dinner, and then out of nowhere.
She faltered, flustered by my urgency. I looked around for Alistair. What's the matter, sister? Oh. There you are. As soon as Alistair laid eyes on me, he scowled. What do you want from us, Mr. Hunter? Are you here to monitor me again? Monitor you? I repeated his strangely specific word choice in confusion. We're doing just fine, thank you very much. I'd appreciate it if you'd stop treating me like a nutcase. Instead of explaining himself, Alistair only grew more disgruntled. Then he turned his attention away from me entirely, choosing instead to speak to Reikyu in a fawning voice. Sister, let's have pudding for dessert tonight.
Sure, sounds good. You sure do love your sweets, don't you, Gretel?
I certainly do. Reikyu. She looked into my eyes and nodded.
I know.
Alistair had acquired a new personality. His name was Gretel, and was the fifth to be created, ignoring the wizard.
Ignoring wizard.
Switches were one thing, but this was the first time since he started his treatment that he'd gained a new personality altogether.
Wow.
As the three of us sat at the table, I decided to observe Gretel's behavior.
How is it?
Still no higher than 40 points, I'm afraid. He took a second spoonful of the pudding Reikyu had made. Considering his attitude toward me earlier, he seemed like the bratty type.
But you're still eating it, I noticed.
Of course I am. I'll eat anything you make, sister.
Glad to hear it. Remind me, are you good at making sweets yourself?
She phrased her question carefully, probing for information about the new personality. I am indeed.
What would you say you're good at?
Everything, girly. But if I had to choose, I'd say my specialty is sugar confectionery.
Like caramels and rock candies and stuff?
Yeah.
Then we should make some together sometime.
No, thank you.
What? Why not?
I prefer to bake in private.
Oh, well, okay then. How about if you share your treats with me instead?
That I don't mind. Just then, the doorbell rang.
Oh, somebody's here. I bet it's Wolf.
Did you tell him?
Yeah, I'll go get him.
Nikki rose to her feet and headed for the door. Another obstacle in my way. Gretel muttered under his breath as soon as Reiki was out of earshot. Did you say something? No, not a word. He wasn't the first combative personality I had dealt with, but he was by far the most blatant about it. Gretel, how do you feel about your sister? Excuse me? Where did that come from? So you'll answer her questions, but not mine. It shows the high-handed approach. If my hunch was right, Gretel was the type to kowtow? I have never seen that word in my life. Where is Peachy when we need her for words?
Peachy!
Peachy, why must you be overseas?
We don't know words!
Koto, act in an excessively subservient manner.
Koto.
Historical, kneel and touch the ground with a forehead in worship or submission as part of a Chinese custom. Ah, okay, so Koto. Kowtow, yeah. Kowtow.
Sorry, I just sneezed.
You're good. Kowtow. Okay. Anyways.
Kowtow.
Learning words aside.
Kowtow.
Kowtow. Gretel was the type to kowtow to authority figures. The sister is a wonderful person, smart, beautiful, and worth her weight in jewels. I see. And how do you feel about everyone else? I don't care, obviously. Impatient, he rose to his feet and left the room. I pulled out my phone and launched the voice recording app. I could tell I would need this for a meeting later. So he doesn't care. I mulled over his final words to me.
You started recording a little late, buddy.
Yeah. Perhaps it was proof of Alistair's mental stability that his newest personality was hostile to his doctor. In the beginning, he was too overwhelmed by fear to feel anger toward another person. As I recall, Hansel and Gretel were abandoned by their parents, weren't they? I dug through the recesses of my mind and reviewed what I remembered of the story. Dumped in the forest, the two siblings find a candy house and got themselves caught by a witch. Based on the setup, would that make Reikyu Hansel?
Is Gretel gonna eat Reikyu?
From there, Wolf joined us, and we discussed Gretel, but I originally wanted to speak to my sister in private. Wolf seemed to pick up on this, because while he tried to keep the mood light, it didn't last long.
Come to think of it, this is the first time I met one of his personalities. I gotta say, his expressions and speech and mannerisms are all super different, huh? Are the others that dramatically different? Yeah. Wow! That's wild!
Wolf, you should head home for today. You have school tomorrow.
Okay. What about you?
I'll stay here for now. He nodded, grabbed his backpack, and rose to his feet.
Alright then. Guess I'm heading out. Sorry to kick you out after making you come all this way, Wolf. Nah, it's okay. See you tomorrow. See you.
After he was gone, silence descended between us. For once, Reikyu actually looked angry, and her tone all but confirmed it.
Don't you think that was really rude of him to do after he came all the way here?
Well, yeah. His presence wasn't exactly helping much, and it's getting late.
Oh, she's mad at Ryoshi. Got it. For a minute, I thought she was mad at Wolf for some reason. I'm like, girl, you called him here.
Oh yeah, to do to him. Yeah.
So you're just gonna exclude him? After everything he's done for Alistair?
I'm not. Wolf is a pillar of support for Alistair. He's possibly the first male friend of a similar age that Alistair's ever had. That's why I need him to stick around for the long haul.
Hell yeah, we trucking, baby.
We still don't have a full grasp of the situation. We still don't know if Gretel's dangerous.
Oh, sister!
Has a knife in his hand.
What if he hurts Wolf? What then? She fell silent. Anyway, back to Gretel.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit, huh?
You haven't done anything to him, have you?
Like what?
I'm talking about exacerbating his insecurities.
For example?
Coddling him too much, let's say.
Reikyu coddling Alistair? Nah, no. Why would she do that?
I'm not allowed to coddle him?
You saw what Gretel was like. He thinks of you as some kind of goddess.
Well, aren't I? No, I'm his sister, remember? The original proposal was to adopt him into the family, so I'm sure Alistair must have started seeing me as a sibling.
Her words sent a shiver down my spine. She already decided to accept her new brother, Gretel.
No.
Reikyu, you're at risk of developing a codependency. Gretel's already showing signs. This is a warning, you understand me? Don't enable his dependency.
I know.
Bitch, we know the plot. So it's a script at her feet. Bitch, we know the plot.
A few days later, I told Alistair about his new personality. Gretel. He's the fifth one. Or maybe the sixth. And they're all based on fairy tales, huh? Apparently. Goes to show just how deeply your subconscious mind has imprinted on those stories. Yeah, I can kind of feel it. My mother loved fairy tales, so I have a lot of memories of her reading them to me. But why was Gretel born?
Oh, buddy.
I thought things were more stable now. He gazed firmly into my eyes, gauging my reaction. It's because of Reikyu.
That bitch.
What? I mean, not entirely because of her, obviously. But she set the stage for it. Alistair, how have you been feeling now the two of you are living alone together? How I'm feeling? What do you mean? Are you perhaps feeling a little inferior?
I feel like a little bitch.
Well... He fell silent. In other words, I wasn't entirely off the mark. Relax. It's not wrong to feel that way. But if you let it consume you, you'll self-destruct. You're stuck spending all hours of the day with someone who has everything you lack. Anyone would feel bitter. I sympathized with him. After all, I had gone through the same thing, comparing myself to Reikyu. But Alistair shook his head. Sure, but it isn't her fault. And she never asked me to start comparing myself to her. I'm the one to blame. Instantly, I understood why Greta was born. I thought I knew how Alistair felt, but no. He didn't see her as family. He saw her as a stranger. Do you think I should distance myself from her? Quite the opposite. She needs you. She does? Yes. You, well, not just you. Everyone says she's smart and competent. But to me, she's a fool. She only cares about the guy she likes. To her, everyone else is just a pawn on the chessboard. Her older brother, her parents, her friends. Hold on a minute. The guy she likes?
Wow, this bitch dumb.
His eyes widened. And his pale cheeks flushed pink.
This bitch dumb.
And what, you haven't noticed? Ricky is in love with you. What? That can't be true.
Oh, but it is.
She has no reason to be in love with me. She does. But I guess you must have forgotten. As soon as I said it, I realized how sarcastic it sounded and immediately regretted it. Was I criticizing him for pretending to have forgotten about my sister?
Yes.
The only person who can understand her kid.
That was the last appointment. Great work today.
Likewise.
You don't sound happy. Is there some sort of trouble? Well, I guess there always is.
Maybe it just wasn't safe to let them live together, regardless of their feelings.
Huh?
I didn't really care if things went in that direction. I didn't see a problem. But I guess he was torn between romantic and familial love. When I realized the nurse was staring blankly at me, I smiled awkwardly. Sorry, just talking to myself.
Uh-huh. Sure, buddy. Sure.
Shall we end here for the night?
Probably. This is a good spot.
Yeah. We might be able to finish it next week, but let's not hold our breath because, yeah.
Yeah.
We know how this game be.
This game be, funny.
Yeah. I mean, I've already gone through most of the, options for this route already, but that obviously only means so much.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely, like, put a lot of them at the end there, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can't really say much, because, like, we know where the story is going, it's just, like, how is it going to get there?
Yeah. I'm kind of curious as to what the last choice is, too, since that seems to be the one that hinges on, like, what ending we got.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Steam Summer Sale. Everything's on sale right now, basically.
Oh boy, what are some things that you were looking forward to in the Steam Summer Sale?
None of it, because I'm broke for real, for real.
Oh my god, you too? I'm also broke for real, for real.
That's how it be, that's how it be.
That indeed do be how it be.
Mm-hmm. I should switch to my other screen. Let me connect to the... Let me use my hotkeys, damn it.
No, hotkeys are for the competent people.
Listen here, you. You're trying to call me incompetent?
Well, no.
Hesitation. Maybe I should give you more
Damn.
cages.
No, not more cages. Whoa. Hey, let's. Where's my little knife? Let's not get hasty here.
Oh, Boka's still alive? And it's been over 12 hours? Interesting.
Wait, Boke's still alive?
Yeah, right? Like, I wouldn't have been surprised if it wasn't past the 12 hours, but it is.
Yeah, I know. Like, I remember Boke started like an early stream today. Is she doing like some like special thing going on?
12-hour charity stream, but once again, it's been over the 12 hours. Boke.
Oh boy.
Boke.
Boke.
Oh wow, they also raised past their goal. That's cool.
That's probably why she's going extra.
Maybe. Let's trade Boke.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're wrapping up either, so. But do you have any thoughts about the game?
I'm not gonna lie, Ryoshi's Roots interesting, but at the same time kind of boring.
That's fair, yeah.
Like, I understand like a lot of Ryoshi's story is of, especially around his character, like, oh, how like his inferiority complex, his like he wants to help Alistair, but like now all of his attempts are starting to fall apart, mainly because external forces are getting in the way. His parents moving out, Reikyu becoming dependent on Alistair and specifically on Gretel now.
Yeah. It's definitely interesting, but it's like a lot of rehashing still, so.
Yeah, it's a lot of rehashing stuff that we've heard 2 to 3 times at this point.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because like we knew what that was going to be like. But like, I'm excited to see what happens when the dominoes start to fall, you know?
Yeah.
Because right now it's just like they've been built up quite a bit. I just want to see them fall now.
What's Aeon doing in a VC? I thought Aeon was gonna go eep. Anyways, I got nothing. Let's just do the raid. Bye-bye, everyone. Thanks for joining, as always. I appreciate it, and I'll hope to catch you while we're finishing lots of games this weekend.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But until next time, bye-bye, everyone.